streaming now. A second stream with Bill. The first one was yesterday in March. Got some more Aliens Fire Team on the go. And I hope the volume's okay. I'm drinking this malt drink, non-alcoholic, but really sweet and sugary. It's like really sweet and sugary, man. Wow. I can feel the sugar.
Yeah, I think your audio is fine.
Okay.
I heard it.
It seems to be fine. I mean, I can see it on the, you know, on the sound level thing. Equalizer.
Yeah.
I guess it's called the equalizer.
So you having that drink? I'm having my coffee.
Yeah, Bill's just going with a hot coffee. It's cold. Like we were both saying, we're like really tired these last few days because we're going through a really cold, bitterly cold snap. Apparently, it's the coldest March day in like 100 years on record, basically. Phil, did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't aware of that. But what I do know is on the forecast for my area, it's meant to be 0 tonight. Now.
Yeah.
But early hours Saturday morning, so Friday night going to Saturday morning, it's going to go down as low as -5. They're predicting.
Yeah, they said it's going to be freezing.
It's going to be a lot colder than tonight. Yeah.
Holy shit! I thought the cold was going to finish tomorrow. That's what I heard.
Yeah. No, not in a day. Sorry, 2 days time. Yeah. So not this time tomorrow. This time, 2 days. It's going to be even colder than what it is now.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what the forecast says, and then it gets warmer come Sunday, Monday. It starts to warm up, but yeah. So we're not got the worst part yet.
Saturday. I can't believe it.
Yeah. So like Friday night, early hours Saturday morning. Worst will be like 5 a.m. Saturday morning. That's when it goes down to like -5.
Fucking hell, that's freezing. That's so late in the year. I mean,
I suppose it's not so bad. It's actually worse for me because like if you're nocturnal and you're awake, because typically if you have like a timed heater, like the time the heater goes off, right? So you don't have the heat on, and most people don't care because they're wrapped up in bed or asleep. If you're awake, it's like, oh shit, like my feet are now quite cold actually. I don't wear slippers or anything, I just have socks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do. Probably should. I'm old enough now to start wearing slippers anyway.
I do wear slippers sometimes, yeah. I wear them quite a lot.
It's probably a smart idea. It's just I've never really.
I'm wearing shoes anyway at the second. I'm wearing like boots, kind of boots.
I do. I just always wear socks in the house. It's just how I've always.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. So my feet get cold, but I guess I'm just used to it all these years.
Yeah.
I'm in the game, so
okay.
Are you in the menu?
I am, so shall I send the invite?
Yeah, I'm just going to change my class to be someone different, so I got like different weapons and stuff.
Okay.
What class do you pick anyway? Are you like the gunner?
I was just the default gunner.
Can you not select one of the other ones yet?
Yeah, but I can't be asked, like, I'm just playing for fun, man, so
yeah, but you should try it, because it's more fun to like just try
the gunner
seemed
the gunner seemed alright to me. He seemed fine, and like I might as well stick with it.
Like pulse drive, right? Do you not want the smart gun? If you pick like the demolisher, you get the smart gun.
Smart gun means it homes auto.
Yeah, you remember in the movie, the big gun that they have strapped on that a couple of the Marines had. That's what the smart gun is. It automatically tracks on, so it's like kind of like an auto aim.
No, I don't really need that. I've noticed the new Xbox One Series S Xbox, the B button on the. I really like the new controller because it's smaller than the other one. So a lot of people don't like it, but I like it because I thought the other one's too big. But the B button, it seemed people complaining it's not as well made, and they could have a point because the B button seems to already be breaking a little bit.
Yeah, talking about controllers, because you know, I have a PS4, but I
Yeah.
don't really use it. But I've had it for years. But sometimes, like on PC games, you know, there are games that are better to use a controller with. So I would just use my PS4 once, but due to wear and tear, like one of the controllers, the sticks
Yeah.
damaged a bit, so like it's off center, and the other
really?
one, the buttons, I know recently one of the trigger back buttons has gone, so not completely, but if I'm not careful when I press it, it just holds down.
Oh, that's
So
terrible.
I was gonna get a new one actually. I was looking on Amazon, and it's like you can buy ones that are pretty much the same design as Xbox, but are like half the price. You know, because I don't need an official Xbox or PlayStation because I'm using it on PC. Makes no sense. But these ones, I looked at the reviews and they function just the same as an Xbox. But they look like Xbox controllers. The only difference is these have lights, like the RGB lights, like you get on like mouses and headphones and stuff.
What brand is that?
Keyboards. It's a Spectra. It's the brand, I believe. But it's
Never heard of them.
Yeah, Power A Spectra.
Oh yeah, Power A. Yeah, I know Power A. Yeah.
Yeah, and it says controller for Xbox Series XS, but it works on Windows as well. So Xbox and Windows works for. But yeah, they look good controllers. It's 35 quid at the moment. They got a little. Okay. So I was thinking to get one of those because.
Alright, I bought the last controller I bought was called. It was a pretty good one. Let's see what it was. Oh right.
Okay, Gunner as well. So, why am I not in your party? Can you send the invite again?
Yeah.
I'm sure I pressed it, but I don't think it worked. It came out.
Yeah, that controller was called Turtle Beach. It had good reviews, so I bought it.
Oh, I think I've seen that on Amazon, Turtle Beach.
Yeah,
I think.
It was.
Is it made by the same company, or is it?
It's probably pretty similar to that Power A, to be honest.
Because Turtle Beach do headphones.
Oh,
that's
I see.
how I'm familiar with that brand. Yeah, Turtle Beach have headphones.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I like it because.
Okay. So you use that for your Xbox. You don't have like the official controller.
No, I'm using that. I use that because I've got two Xboxes now. So I use it in my bedroom. Especially in the freezing cold. I just don't even bother leaving my bed. Like I use.
I've used PlayStation.
Oh, the Turtle Beach one, you can unplug it from the wire, so it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, these ones will be wired, but it's okay because I actually prefer wired. I mean, I'm right next to the laptop anyway, but I prefer wired because it's just a bit more.
To be honest,
because even my headphones, right? I can get wireless ones, but I purposely choose to get a wired one because it's a more consistent and reliable connection.
Yeah, anyway, I sent a ton of invites. I mean, maybe it's not working again.
Yeah, I'm accepting it. It's got like the loading screen.
Oh, what? That's awful.
And it's just...
Maybe...
Yeah, this is what it did last time, it didn't connect. I'll try sending an invite after this and see if it works the other way. I mean, we know it works. It's temperamental, isn't it? It's never, like... It's a bit, like, glitchy. If something's not right, it doesn't work.
Yeah. So...
You have to check what missions you can select and what difficulty level is you're allowed to do.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, we want to ideally do it on a harder difficulty if you can. Because you should be able to see what number your character rank is. What is it? 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm gonna invite you because that did not work. So I'm gonna send an invite. Invite has been sent.
Yep, got it.
Hopefully it will work for you.
Yeah, it works from the looks of things. Nice.
Okay, so something on my end has just been a bit weird.
I don't know, it's sort of these are always weird, these things.
Yeah, at least for us anyway, right? But you're not in the fire team yet, so maybe we shouldn't speak too soon.
That's true.
It would let me go to a loading screen, but it just wouldn't connect, you know. It wouldn't.
Yeah, it seems like it's not loading or anything. that bar. Oh man, I'll give it some time.
For me, I can quickly come in and out of the game. I don't feel it takes longer, so I'm going to just quickly quit because it will take less than a minute, and then sometimes maybe that's it. You know, remember last night when we came out of the game, it worked. So I'm just going to reload the game quickly. Because for you, it takes a while to load up the game, right? On Xbox, it's really quick on.
No, it loads quickly.
No?
Not really, no.
Because I'm already back into the game. I've come out of it and back in.
Oh right, should I quit then?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's really quick.
Alright, let's try again.
Right, so yeah, you send an invite or someone will see if it...
Man, no one in the chat. We are gonna react to videos as well. Oh right.
Yeah. Right, do you want to send the invite? If not, I can do it. So.
Wait, I'm not in yet. Something went wrong actually.
Oh, did you quit out as well? Did you reboot your game as well then, yeah?
I did, yeah. Well, you told me to.
Yeah. Well, I said I was going to do it, and then,
okay.
But yeah, it makes sense for you to do it because it might have been your end. We don't know whose it was, so that's fine. It may have been you needed to do it as well, so yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I'm back.
My character's got his cowboy hat on. See,
cool.
Wildbill, but I have cowboy.
My character looks just like Neymar. I didn't realise his skin tone would be so dark. It didn't look that dark in his character creation. Shall I send the invite or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way, really. One of us just.
I sent one invite.
Yeah, I got it. I accept. Okay, loading screen. Yeah, I think this one's going to work because last time it seemed to take forever to load. Yeah. So it just seems to be if it don't work, we just have to quit the game and.
You look properly like Wildbill now.
Yeah. Cowboy hat.
Yeah. What class is that?
It's the same as yours.
Gunner. Okay.
So I have the same specials, but mine are upgraded, and I've got a different grenade. I've got like a flash grenade. I got flamer.
Oh right.
And I got the pulse rifle, but look at my gun. I've got loads of attachments on it. So it improves magazine count, fire rate, accuracy.
Oh cool.
You know, all buffs.
So Wildbill
has been
grinding on this game. Alright.
Yeah, like I said, when it came out, I put a decent amount of hours because I liked it, but so I don't play it much now because I've kind of done it. It gets a bit repetitive. You know?
Maybe we should run some.
It's fun when you play with someone who's like a noob like you, because you know it's all new for you, right?
Who needs a gym? Gym when you can. Who needs the gym when you can run virtual laps right in a hangar?
Yeah, PT, right?
Yeah, or PE, you mean?
Well, it's in the military, I believe it's called PT, right?
PT,
Physical training.
Oh, right, okay.
That's the acronym that they use. So yeah,
that.
go to the mission select screen now, and then see which ones, because I don't know which ones you can do, and then
we can do mission 3. You want me to put it on a harder difficulty?
What's the hardest it allows you to do at the moment?
So intense.
Yeah, that's only the next one up. Okay, so you can't do extreme yet, no? I mean, we wouldn't do extreme anyway. I think that'd be too hard.
It won't let me.
Okay, well that's fine, because I think intense is probably the right... I think extreme would be too hard, so intense, right? That's fine.
Alright, here we go, intense.
There's quite a big jump up in the difficulty levels.
It says here, recommended combat rating 500, and my combat rating...
Yeah, ignore that, because don't forget mine is... but that's an average on... Because don't forget my character's way over the 500, so you can be under easy.
I can turn off the matchmaking mode. Should I make it? Should I public or private it? If it's just me and
you? It's up to you. I don't mind either way. Because there's no actual. I don't believe there's any voice chat. There's one of the criticisms of this game that you can only like talk on Discord with players. There's no way to communicate with players normally, so you won't hear them if they are. But it's up to you if you want.
I put it
the difference will be is like I said, a bot isn't going to help much, but a human player might be high level and good. But I don't mind, because on intense, I can probably do enough to help anyway, I would have thought.
Nah, let's just get a bot.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind anyway. But bots aren't very good, that's the other thing. So
well, whatever.
you have to kind of babysit them a bit. But
well,
we'll see. If we get our asses kicked, then we might need a third player. But
awesome, we got Bishop.
I can use challenge cards as well, by the way. They like buff or debuff like weird things. Like no sidearms, explosive aliens.
Maybe not. Maybe not bother.
Yeah, we want to make it harder.
No, we don't. I just want to relax, man. I want to play to relax.
Well, someone to make it easier. Like they give you double ammo.
Well,
some are just like aesthetics, like retro cam, noir cam. Okay. Some give you more experience. Actually, I should do one with the buff experience, so it'll give you experience back quicker, right? That makes sense. I can find it. So where is it? Maybe I don't have one.
Which video do you want to react to after this?
I couldn't find one. Sorry? What was that?
What video do you want to react to after this?
Well, I don't have one, so did you have any in mind? I can maybe think of one, but...
Well, maybe the Todd looking at the stats, those new stats.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm not fussy. If you want to react to one, yeah, sure. You know, I don't mind. Like I say, I've not been watching so many like different content producers, so to be honest, for suggestions for videos, there isn't as much of a range now anyway. Like, and some of the reaction videos, like even the one like I said before, they're like long debates, so it's kind of, you know, it's not the easiest for us to react to, or unless you want to like take a long time, because say like a debate's 2 hours long, or if you're reacting to the video, you might add on like another hour to that, right? So it could be easy like a 3-hour video.
The Todd one is only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, that's ideal. I was gonna say, you want a video really that's like 10-15 minutes, but
yeah,
at least for me, because I mean I'm not sub Todd. I don't watch Todd anymore anyway, so I've not seen.
Well, he's not really. He's pretty much.
Yeah,
he uploads
I'm
once
kind
in
of
a blue
like.
moon.
I'm kind of done with that sort of like Doom or Rotter like channels anyway. I'm not really like watching them anymore.
Okay.
You know. Right, we got escort.
I didn't watch that Hormaxer thing you sent me about that guy Mr. Slave. I watched the other one.
I was going to ask if you seen it. It's a funny clip because
what was he asked? What was going on?
Well, I can tell you what it was, and it's basically he was they were like looking at beauty, like.
Well, maybe we can react to it.
You can. I mean, yeah, okay, all right, just for that.
Well, I don't know,
something
man.
Like,
you know,
something like in depth or anything like.
Something to think about.
It's just light-hearted. It's just funny. It was what was said. That was all. Just thought it'd give you a chuckle.
I saw Hormaxer. He was watching a YouTuber that was in Colombia, and Hormaxer was saying, "I don't like this guy. He's a jacker."
Oh yeah, Mr. Commander. I think that guy's name is
Mr. Commander.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I do find it funny because like he got excited because he's found like people who like travel vloggers, right?
Yeah.
Pattaya and other red light areas, and I've tried to say this to people in Group for a while, like when people are like, "Oh, what's like, you know, Southeast Asia like?" And I'm like, there's a literal community who are experts on this, way more experts than anyone in the Black Pill now, who go there all the time, and they have talks about this, like what's best to do if you're mongering or if you're dating or whatever, and they're there, and you can watch them. They live stream and that, but because I would watch some of these, and that's why I find it a bit funny where like Hormax is like a puppy dog, because like it's all new to him, right? So he's really excited, but like to me it's like, well, yeah, because he didn't know. He's like, oh look, these guys are streaming in Pattaya, so he's like really like picking up one of these like guys who does it, but he's like not as good as like the people like I watch, right? Like he's not as like the main ones or the best ones who give you the best content, but it's because they're not familiar with this genre. This is what I'm saying, that people get too bogged down in the manosphere, whether it's red pill, black pill, but it's a whole big genre of like vloggers who travel, And they're mongers, right? They're like seeing like horse and that. They're showing red light districts. I think the biggest one was Bangkok. You must have heard of Bangkok 112. His channel was like million subs or 2 million subs or something.
Well, I know the guy you showed me. You showed me that one guy that was in Thailand.
No, it's a different guy. That's Cheap Charlie.
Alright.
Well,
man, you know
there's a lot of them, and they're big channels, big followings, right? That dwarf the followings that we get in the black pill and even the red pill to a degree.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Huge views, and yet these guys, that's what makes me laugh. They're like not aware of it, like at all. It's like you know how like people in the manosphere make fun of like bloopers. How can you not know anything? And it's the same thing when it comes to like traveling. How do you not know anything? You know? Yeah, they're like leaper ones. They like mount you. They like try to, forcefully penetrate you.
Well, yeah, just like in the film.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Aliens very much.
That was awesome in the film.
Creepy vibe, doesn't it?
In the first film.
Geiger, isn't it? Geiger art. It's very much about like phalluses.
Oh yeah, well, seems to be legit.
If you want to like do a Freudian take on Geiger, he must have had a lot of issues in his head.
Maybe, yeah. It's true. It was very strange. You always were an asshole, Gorman. Do you remember that bit?
So I said again, what is that quote from Aliens, right?
Aliens, yeah, I think that.
Yeah, that's Burke, wasn't it? Was it? You always was an ass. Oh, no, it wasn't Burke.
It was the Mexican one, I think. The lesbian,
yeah,
I can't remember. I think
saying it to the guy who was like the officer in charge.
They killed themselves with the grenades, I think.
Yeah, because they were in the vents, weren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, that's like your Doomer, right? Game over, man. This is the black pill. It's game over.
He was a Doomer, that he became a Doomer. That's really funny.
How are you finding the difficulty?
It's fine, yeah. I can't see how
you might be a natural at this game.
Well, I played a lot of Gears of War. It's exactly the same as Gears of War. Oh, so maybe we can play Gears 5 or Halo Collection.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean they can't be too expensive on Steam or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's say I've not got them, but yeah.
Hmm.
When I played a little bit of Gears of War, that was like last year or something. I didn't really get into it, but it was on like a Game Pass I had. But I played it a bit, but then the Game Pass run out. Just didn't worry about it.
And they're coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah. It'll come out of every honest. Actually, if you want a good Aliens game, it's a few years older than this now. Have you heard of Aliens Isolation? It's like more of a horror game.
Yeah, I've heard it. I don't like horror games.
That's really good. Right, it's really,
yeah, I've heard that one's good.
Aliens games, yeah.
Should I heal? I'm at half health.
Yeah, you can. Or you can just come here. There's medkits here, so you can use one and then pick another one up because you can only carry one at a time, anyways.
Are you on half health as well? I can see.
Yeah, but we've got 2 spare medkits, so it don't matter. We can just use one here and then go on.
Oh yeah, you're.
You need to come to me because this is where we need to go to. Bot and the scientists are following you.
Yep. The scientist. Have you seen that film?
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
You seen the film The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
It's really good. Where they kidnap Bane kidnaps the scientist, and he
Scientist. Yeah.
and he he gets him to. He does that whole speech in front of the American football, like the Sunday Super Bowl, or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that
And
part
he's
now.
like,
Yeah.
Doctor, please tell me who in the world is capable of disarming this bomb. And the doctor's like, oh, only me. He's like, thank you. And then he shoots him. That's like my favourite, actually.
My favourite part was the plane bit near the beginning, actually.
That was also a good film. The guy in the plane.
Like part of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sorry, that
yeah,
also
yeah,
was
yeah.
a good part.
That's probably my favourite.
That
part
is a
of it,
very
actually.
good part. Like the guy at the end, the guy with the long hair tries to climb out of his seat, and Bane stops him. He's like, "No, they need to find one of us in the wreckage." And the guy's like,
Yeah.
"And we started
That you
fighting."
must sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, it's really fucked up, man. That's like proper fucking kamikaze
like,
style, man.
You thought you were coming with us, boyo. I got news for you.
Yeah.
You're staying. So you notice your screen with you got increased fire rating, so use the special.
Oh yeah, the overclock. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, like overclocking.
Well, I think it's literally called the overclock in the set.
Is it? I can't remember what it's
in the
called,
menu.
but yeah, it's the same thing.
Holy cow. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I finally died.
Oh, shit. I'll get you out. Bot will cover me.
You hope?
Yeah, he did enough. He distracted basically to the hit.
Right, I'm going to use my medikit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, it didn't do anything.
Oh, you healed me.
Oh, fuck that.
You used it on me. That's alright. Just pick up the medkit. You don't need it yet. You got a bit more health. When you get low, you can use it. And if you get low again,
I do need it, man. I need it. How do I use it on myself? Just...
I'd wait, to be honest, because an alien doesn't take half health in one go, so you can wait. Wait till you're like quarter health.
Yeah, but no, I can't be asked, man.
It don't matter, does it? Alright, okay, you done it anyway.
I
If you
do.
get low health, I can always heal you. Since you healed me. I shot the bot then. You had to use one of these.
Accessing. I have the code for you.
Oh shit, there's aliens, sorry. I was asleep
So,
on the
just a couple. I would have just carried on running, but the bot it's a bit slow to move forward. And it's because this level is a bit more annoying because we have to escort that scientist.
Yeah, the scientist. Dr. Brazovnovich.
It's one of the big aliens.
Oh wow,
Big boys.
this alien. Oh that alien was so tough. I almost got killed.
The red ones are the leaping ones. Do you know you can roll, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I
if you're
do know.
aware of-
Yeah, B.
Yeah, you can dodge there.
Yeah, it's just like Gears of War.
Yeah. And it's the big one.
It's a big boy.
I'm sorry, I shot you. There's friendly fire in this.
There's friendly fire. Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's friendly fire. I shot you a bit by accident then.
I didn't lose
On
myself.
the lower difficulty levels it don't hurt as much, but if you've been on the high difficulty levels you can kill someone in a few shots. So I've not been using my flamer much because the flame causes a lot of friendly fire damage, so I have to be careful when to use it. Oh, big alien. Shoot me.
Yeah, I'm gonna die again. Oh, you can only roll a certain amount of times before he runs out of stamina. That makes sense.
Yeah, you have a stamina.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because.
Oh no, the big aliens. Okay, this way. Oh shit, you shot me in the face.
This is just non-stop.
Yeah, some parts it's like a
Yeah, I should have used my grenade.
horde of aliens. But normally the tactics you just bottleneck them and then.
Yeah. Which is really.
You don't want to get surrounded. That's the main thing.
I don't think more.
You don't want to get surrounded. And you don't want to shoot each other in the back. That's the other thing. Like now, I can't really shoot because you're blocking the doorway.
Oh great, I'm gonna die again.
Yeah, you come back inside because you're on your own. That's why I'm in this compartment. You let them
Yeah,
just
but
come
you
through the door, it's easy
you
to-
said like you shoot like we're just gonna shoot each other in the back. So.
But no, I'm saying come back here because you can bottleneck them as they come through the door. If you go in there, it's an open environment and
Yeah, but
it's hard.
I just yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because you ran off on your own.
Yeah, but you were shooting me in the back, man.
I wasn't. I said I couldn't. I wasn't shooting.
Yeah.
I was holding my
Yeah,
fire.
so I mean, there's not much point. Like.
That's why I said come into the room because you were blocking the doorway, so I
Alright.
couldn't get a shot. But if you come in here,
Oh
when
my-
it opens up, oh, you're back. The bot must have got you. There you go.
Ah, he did, luckily enough.
Yeah, because the bot's following you.
Oh, good. So it looks like I.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
That's trouble there. That's trouble when you're around because like you're not meaning to, but you know I got shot.
Yeah, I did. I find it hard. It's a bit
Yeah,
dark.
but
I
it is
couldn't turn
alright.
the
It
brightness
happens.
up.
You can't. That's why like it's best to bottleneck them so all the aliens are in front of you. 'Cause if the
Yeah,
aliens
but
go
it's
in the
no
middle,
fun doing that, man.
crossfire.
It's so silly and it doesn't make sense. Like, what kind of dumbass alien would let itself be bottlenecked? Oh shit, I'm gonna die again.
But that's how it is in the movie, isn't it?
Do they? Okay. Alright.
Well, aliens are melee creatures, right? So with range creatures, this is even like not being too autisty, but it's just like even basic medieval combat, right? You have archers, you want to bottleneck the melee people into a short passage, and then you shoot them.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right.
Melee attackers mess you up when they get close, like in Zero.
God, we finally took him out. Does anyone have a medikit by any chance?
I did, but I need to use it on me because I've actually got less health than you.
No response from anyone
Yeah.
There will be more medkits. There's like, you know, the ammo parts. There'll be more medkits on this difficulties.
Oh shit.
Just be more cautious. Let me do more of the fight for now. Stay with the scientist. You shouldn't lose too much health.
It's just like non-stop.
Yeah. It's not non-stop for aliens. You get to some of the later levels, you do have to move. You can't even bottleneck because they keep coming. So you do have to like advance even with the aliens. It gets harder.
Oh really?
At the moment, yeah, because it's like in the hive. At the moment, the aliens will stop coming once you've killed enough. So that's what I'm saying. You can
Yeah,
just
thank
defend.
God. I mean,
They-
I do. You know, I wanted to play this game just to relax. To be honest, I'm really not interested in.
It is stressing. It's stressing you out.
Yeah, I'm not interested in like non-stop aliens. You know, that. I mean.
But that's what mindless shooting is, though, isn't it? It's not really.
Yeah, but then
that
I
tactical.
just die. Yeah, but not
It's
put on stream
Too
anyway. 'cause-
intense.
Well, yeah, it's like I literally chose this game to like relax on the stream and like talk about you know, like maybe manosphere stuff at the same time.
Yeah, but we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Right? Like I said, I don't think there's that much because we're talking about last night. It's probably not that
Oh,
much. we can
that's
actually
true. That's true.
talk
I
about.
mean,
That's
that is true.
what I'm saying. That's why I said just concentrate. You know, doing a bit of a game stream, and then yeah, we can react to a video if you want or whatever you want to do, and then talk about it. Because otherwise, we'll just kind of repeat ourselves. There's not really much new content. So. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with the black pill, you know, or you know, red pill. Even you know, it's all been said 100 times before. Most of it. There's the occasional new thing that, like, oh, something
I'm down again.
more interesting to talk about. But
Ah, I've
oh,
died.
you're dead. You're dead this time.
Yeah,
you can only be revived you have 3 times, and then you're down for good.
It wasn't very good, man. I didn't enjoy it.
Well, you're new to the games.
I mean,
it is
intense.
Hard is difficult now and intense.
Yeah, it was literally like it suggested 500 blast points.
And like I say, we have got one bot. Bots make it harder. You know, if you want to make it harder, you go with the bots because they're not very good.
Shall I spectate? You want me to? You want to finish off the mission?
Well, if I finish it off, I think it will add to your progression, right?
So you want to?
So yeah, might as well just spectate. Well, you can talk. You said you can talk. I can talk and play. It's fine. So no, I don't need to concentrate on it. So if you want to talk about something, well, now you can. If you go before.
I'll talk about something.
Yeah, because like I say, for me, like this is more natural to me. I'm not new to the game, so I kind of know it already. I don't need to, use
I'll have a look how you played. Maybe I'll pick up a tip.
Maybe.
Hey, you are pretty good at this game. You always aim on the shoulder.
Yeah, that's what you meant to do. I wish your hip fire, it's not that accurate.
Yeah, right.
You can hip fire when you're like really close or something.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes I do hip fire like
yeah,
that.
you are much better than I am. Then again, I wasn't concentrating at all.
Yeah, but
fucking 2 in the morning.
Like I'm more experienced with the game, so obviously.
It's like also you're drinking coffee. I'm drinking. Well, actually, I'm drinking a sugary drink.
Because also I'm used to playing on harder difficulties, not even this, like the 1-up.
Yeah, but fucking hell, man, like.
You really have to get your tactics.
I literally chose this game to play to relax, but I guess for you, like, this is relaxing. So
yeah,
some guys
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's why like me on standards like really like don't even use any part of my brain. But if for you it's still hard, we can turn it down to standard again.
Yeah, could do, I suppose.
Easier.
I
or
play
the other
like
way
really.
Is just have a third person in it because they do some of.
Yeah, but then we gotta wait for them, and I don't know, they might.
Because I told you, like, if you have a bot, you're babysitting the bot, so it means
the bot was good.
So if you have another human player, they're gonna do a lot of the work for you. So,
alright, maybe we'll try a human player then.
Because, like, so you don't have to worry about them talking and making, because there's no voice chat, so you don't have to worry.
No, I mean that could have been even
you
more
won't
fun.
know it's a human player, basically.
Well, that could have been fun. That could have been fun if it was just a random guy. We could have asked him about his love life.
No, I told you, there's no cross voice chat.
I know, but I'm saying it could have been fun.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I thought like you didn't want human players because obviously.
No, that wasn't the reason.
It's just talking all the time. We can't talk then. But yeah, this game did get some criticism for that. Like it's a multiplayer, like co-op game, but there was no communal voice chat. So it's only if you know them, like on Discord and friend groups, you can chat. So it makes it hard to coordinate because you can't talk with one another. I'm surprised the bot's still alive actually. He's got 2 lives as well. I still have not gone down yet, but I could do with a medkit. Oh, okay, this is the last. I think this is the last.
Oh my god.
No. Close to the end part of the mission. Like, it's a bit repetitive for the mission. What it is you get like waves, as you know, part through the game, and you'll get like stronger aliens. And then the end battle is always the hardest on each level. It's like your last stand, isn't it? That's how it works on these missions. Like oh no, it's one of these jumping ones. You probably use like some of my sentry guns because obviously it's one less player now that you're gone. I'll use some of my specials to make sure I do it. Yeah, medkit, see? So I got 2, so obviously you don't need one, so I can just that. I mean, you've been picking up these crates anyway, right? You get like bonus things, so like this one.
Yeah, but I don't.
Cryo grid, sentry gun, obviously ammo. So what I'll do is you put like sentry guns.
Yeah.
there's quite a lot of big aliens on this one.
Oh, there's no one in the chat, man. It's pretty boring. I guess it is Thursday night.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, dude. Don't seem that. I don't know how if you want to like grow your channel. I'm not sure.
Not really, but I wouldn't mind someone to talk to, like, just for fun, you know. Got 3 likes somehow.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is a bit weird. Oh.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time. Right on time. Here come the bots. Keep them off us. Or fly yourself home.
Did cryo grids or traps are good because they freeze the aliens. I can't get you. Oh, I don't want them all standing here next to them.
Watch left flank.
Shoot.
Shore party. Pressurize the hydraulics with the main doors.
And almost out of ammo.
Anyone going to hit the hydraulics?
Overclock. The bot looks like he's doing quite well.
He's not doing too badly. Can't remember where I need to go though.
Pressure on the main doors.
Oh yeah, I know now. I need to go do something.
Oh shit, whoa. A flashbang.
Because I've got to go,
Oh man, you're nuts, what are you doing? What the hell's
you
that?
can't stay there, I need to go activate,
Oh yeah.
I have to go get the hydraulic pump, so that's why I've had to leave. So
Oh,
they'll
shit.
just keep coming. So
Oh really? Oh
I
yeah,
can't remember where you
really
need to go, I'm looking for.
this really
looking for
sounds
the
like the type of game
stairs.
I did not want to play tonight.
Anyone going to hit the
Oh,
hydraulics?
here it is, it's down here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, the bot's gonna die,
Lucky.
but... See, I had to go down here.
Oh I see. Yeah.
That's all I had to do.
What the hell was that? Alright.
If I can get him up.
Oh
Yeah, I
wow.
can. Oh shit, big alien's coming back.
Oh
I'm down, but he can get me up.
oh my god, this is
Safety interlocks on the main
this seems, oh man, he sacrificed himself.
controls are in the landing signal officer station, left side. Safety interlocks disengaged, resuming cycle. Fire team, more Xenos inbound. Now the real fun starts.
Oh great. monsters now.
Monsters. Are you shooting from the hip?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing quite well.
I don't think against it. Too many of the stronger aliens.
The xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Oh no, the scientist is down.
But there's two of these big ones.
You're getting torn up, man. Almost. Overclocked. Whoa!
I'm stuck on the... I can't move. I got stuck on the...
Is it
I
over?
don't know, something blocked me, I couldn't roll. Yeah, it's over.
Oh fucking! That was pretty hard. Let's go back to standard difficulty.
Yeah, well, we would have done it if you were still alive.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm not. You know,
or
I
if
wouldn't.
we had another player, if we had another human player,
Nah,
it would have
let's
been
not.
quite easy.
Well, you don't want to play on the standard difficulty.
Well, it's either go back on standard with a bot.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Have another human player. Okay. Alright.
I mean, if you really want, we can have a human player on hard again. If you really want.
Yeah,
to.
because also the human player will help you more. So like,
alright.
yeah, because the human player is better to like revive. They can also do the objectives. The bot can't, and the bot like gets in your way. I don't really like playing with the bots because they're like really dumb. The AI is not very good. So,
Well, the thing.
yeah, I don't mind either way. It'll probably be just as hard both.
Well, the thing about this is like we have no guarantee that someone's going to join.
Oh, they will. Just one person. It's easy. It'll fill up quick. If they don't, then we'll just drop it down to standard. No worries. It won't take long. Just one player. Easily match.
Alright, nail biting. Even though we've got the nail biting gameplay on, no one's in the chat. This sucks, man.
Usually not worried about it.
What are you eating?
Chocolate bar.
Okay. I'm gonna drink some water.
Should mic actually.
Man, this sucks.
Yeah, I'm just eating. That's why I'm muting the mic. It's a bit noisy.
Oh man. Man, it's taking ages. Shall I lock the fire team? Oh, we got someone. He activated a card.
Take a sidearm. Fire team, Honecker don't have any VA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece.
do what I can.
Oops, I forgot I was on mute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, I thought you were AFK, you weren't moving.
Oh, no, no.
See, the guy with us, he's quite high level, right? So
Okay. He put on...
he's higher than me. He's higher than me, he's 51, and he's prestige twice, so that means, you know, when you reset your prestige level, you go back to level 1. So
well, I
he's been
noticed
through it twice.
he activated one of those card things.
Yeah, you probably didn't hear because I was muted. Well, yeah, I said that is a slight debuff, like your abilities are twice as long to recharge, but it's not as bad as some of the other debuffs where like you might have your weapons disabled or the aliens are much stronger, you know, or you have no medkits. So yeah, it's not so bad. If we do the level, you'll get 2.5 times more experience.
Okay.
It's like that's the point of the cards, right? It makes it harder for you to get like more money or more experience as a reward.
Money.
Yeah, in-game currency.
Down 8 flights. Subdeck 3A.
I might put... It's quite cold. I'm cold in here. I might put a hat on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, oh no. Leaped on me.
Yeah. You know what this game doesn't have that Gears of War has? And I thought it's really cool feature.
What's that?
Gears of War had this thing called the power reload. If you reload it, and you press the button again at the correct moment, he reloads it quickly and your gun is extra powerful for like the next 10 seconds or something. It's a really cool feature. Gears of War is a really good game, man. We should play it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big gaming franchise.
Right, it's really cool. It's got like a great story as well, like great characters. It's good for streaming.
Yeah, like I said, I've never really... I don't feel I've ever played for a Gear of War's game.
It's just that you'll like it, because, I mean, you like this, so...
I think the reason why is because obviously I had PlayStations and it's an Xbox title, isn't it? So that's why I probably never really got into it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Couldn't get it on the PlayStation. And I can't remember when they started doing ports on the PC. I don't know when they did. I don't think the early ones were on the PC. I might be wrong on that, I don't know. You can get them on the PC now, but I don't think you could in the past. So maybe that's why I never played them, because I couldn't get them.
Holy shit, look at all these aliens.
Yeah, you want to stay away from the greeny ones.
Yeah.
They explode with acid. If you're near them, you get hurt. Even if you kill them. I just realised, yeah, you're still level 1. Wow, complete newbie. So you don't even get any, you've not got any of like the buffs yet. Because you've not... Yeah, because you haven't unlocked anything, because you're level 1 still.
Am I?
Because you... Yeah, it's still 1, you've not got up to 2 yet.
Alright.
Which I'm surprised, because I thought if you complete 1 mission that should be enough to like put you up to level 2, but I guess not. It might be because obviously on standard you don't get much points for that. We haven't done one on intense yet. It's got a hidden catch. Let's go get it.
Anyone need gear?
Hidden cache.
Yeah, you want to come here?
Mm-hmm.
I marked it. Put a marker, you get like a good pick up, and it'll give you like a... You might get a free perk actually as well.
Okay.
Come to me.
Oh, yeah.
Next, here, it's this crate. No, you gone the wrong way.
Oh, fuck. You can't leap over the thing. In Gears of War, you can do that. Well, sometimes.
You can leap over certain things, but it's like some things you can't.
Yeah.
Depends. That's just because they want it to be linear, so some things they purposely block.
I don't mind linear games.
Somebody
Okay.
take the gear.
I like them. Yeah, I think because a lot of
Yeah,
open
because
world
like you can
games are
turn your
quite-
brain off.
Linear
Knife
games can be
trick.
good for like story, and open world games might be a bit bare. Like you can go anywhere, but the content in it's very repetitive. Like
No power.
Yeah,
same
yeah.
random missions, for example.
Well, linear games are
Storyline.
good for relaxing. You
And
don't.
storytelling, they're good
Yeah,
for story
exactly,
games
yeah.
like campaign.
That's true. Yeah.
They maybe have less replay value because obviously it's going to be the same. It's linear.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is turn up the difficulty. So
What's this guy called? Big Bill as well. How come everyone's called Bill?
no, it's Big Chief.
Oh, Big Chief. Hey, watch it, Chief. Oh,
That woke some friends.
H is here.
good shit. Hey, put overclock on.
Jumpy red one. Watch the left.
Someone's got like grenade launcher.
There's flame launchers,
Oh,
like
cool.
launchers like napalm.
Oh yeah.
But I have to be really careful because it hurts a lot if I hit one of you. Like, it's
Oh.
friendly fire. You gotta be careful with it.
Okay.
It's not always good because you can't always use it. Like, no, to only use it when there's enough space. Or is it? Because there's like splashback damage, so if an alien's right next to me, I'll hurt myself. Like now, I can't use it, it's too close. You can get like rocket launchers, grenade launchers, but again, you gotta be careful. Or you end up killing all your teammates as well. Proper flamethrower if you want. I mean, I think you can get it now. I think it's level 1, the original flamethrower.
I'll say
It looks pretty cool. Flame.
I think the default weapon set is alright.
You should try different ones.
I should do, but not tonight. I've got incendiary rounds. I'm a man.
Do you wanna use your medkit and pick up the spare one? Because we're going to waste it.
H is here.
Nothing goes to waste. Access memory. What the hell's that? You're
Yeah.
doing it.
It's just your objective.
Oh, okay.
Probably some file.
Okay.
Contract.
Running a bypass.
Unlock
Right,
exit.
we'll go back now. Okay.
Big Chief Bill. That's his name, Big Chief Bill. Oh no,
No.
Big Chief 811.
Big Chief 811, it looked like it, but it's
Yeah.
numbers. It's Big Chief 811.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Big Chief Bill. Watch it, Chief. Oh,
Alright, you got the other guy with you.
Okay.
I've got the scientists with me.
Big Chief Bill, he looks to be alright.
Hello, Moto.
Sorry. Oh my god. Oh god.
Big Chief.
Yep.
Big Chief's almost dead. Don't know what happened.
I guess he's playing casually as well.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not next to you guys. We're in a different place. I don't know what's attacking you.
Oh, big. Fuck, Big
He's down.
Chief. Yeah. What's going on, Big Chief Bill?
Yeah, you can revive him, yeah.
I thought this guy was some sort of veteran.
Little friend, coming up the pipe.
Oh, he left. He
Oh,
left the game.
so now we're
he
gonna
wasn't
die.
happy.
He wasn't.
Got the bot now.
Yeah.
Bot takes over. Yeah, he wasn't happy. He left. Quit. He rage quit.
Even though I revived him.
Yeah.
I
You
think-
thought that's it. I'm off.
I think we're gonna die again, by the way, because I can't.
Oh, what you're saying? Big Chief didn't have any faith in us. He's like, I'm off. These guys. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna die. I just know it. I don't even know where
Just
to
leave
go.
it. Fine. You're only coming one way. So. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Yeah, I thought you were with us. No, you're in the room, aren't you?
No, and I don't know what.
Right.
Oh, there's some sort of objective I need to do or something. I don't know.
I'll try and get to you. Well, the scientist is with me. Oh, it's one of these. Next to it. There's a lot of aliens in it.
Backing up.
Getting a bit low on ammo, actually. Oops.
Are these aliens seriously? Are they non-stop?
Oh, they were?
Are they non-stop? I don't like games
No,
that
no,
are
no,
like
no,
that.
no. They're not non-stop at this stage. No. It's just a like more intense wave. But no,
Okay.
not on this level. And the one that the levels where it is, it's more of a treacle of aliens, not like an intense wave comes to you. It'll be like 3-4 aliens that will constantly
Yeah.
but,
No response
Okay.
from Hangar Delta.
you would hate one card, right, Ice Cat? One card means that, you know, the big alien, the one that grabs you and kills you very quickly, that makes that big screeching noise. That alien is constant. So even if you kill it, it comes back. Like, for the whole map. I've even made, like, experienced players rage quit because people know that card's really hard, so I'd purposely have the card in it and I troll them. Just as it starts, put the card on, and they would, like, leave the game.
Why do you think Big Chief left?
I think because he died and probably thought
But
that I don't know, probably thought, oh, I'm not going to complete
Do you think
the
it's
level,
'cause
so
he-
I'm going to just quit now.
do you think it's because maybe he looked me up on YouTube and he realised, oh shit, this guy's streaming?
I think that's a bit of paranoia, unless
Yeah.
you're joking. But
Well, no,
no,
I'm
it's
not
just
joking,
he I mean, some people do rage quit, right? So when they just like fail or something, they just I'm gonna quit. But it could also be he didn't think the team's very good, like one of us, or that. Like you
Well,
say,
yeah, I'm
he
not
thought there's
really
no point.
playing properly. I'm just literally
Yeah,
playing
maybe he got
mindlessly.
he got yeah, he
Oh,
just
fuck.
got pissed off because he was, you know, down. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons people quit. The spitting ones, they were annoying. Those catch me.
Oh, the ranged ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they hurt quite a lot as well.
Keep moving, fire
Uh-oh.
team.
Bypassing down.
I should be the medic because I'm.
Yeah, the medic class is pretty good. I think the medic class is like a stronger class. Than
I think
the
so. It's gonna
Because-
really help.
Well, the med, you basically get an extra, like medic, don't you get that med station where you can heal everyone, so.
I took them all out with a
Yeah, no,
grenade.
it's more overpowered, I'd say, yeah, definitely. The Demolisher is overpowered because you have like shoulder mounted rockets as your special, which takes out a lot of the aliens.
Hmm.
But I don't think the gunner class is like the strongest class anyway.
Is there no cipher present? There we are. Sending you the door.
You want a tanky class, like one that's harder to die. There's one with a shield. It's like a riot shield.
Oh, okay. I think the
Yeah,
medic.
you
I
used-
think I'd be quite good with a medic. I mean, medic.
Medic's what I used to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an easy class to use.
Yeah.
It's like, so probably good for a beginner, right?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Just when you have the med station up, if you're inside the med station, you get a lot of buffs as well.
Oh, crap.
So that you don't even take as much damage. So you just, and also it slows the aliens, like when they move through it.
I need
So
medic.
it's like a good defense. Yeah, I can heal you.
Oh, cool. The overclock. You can fire from the hip.
Oh, sorry, no, I forgot I used my first aid already.
That's alright.
Wait, you've got 3 downs, yeah? You've not been down, so you can be revived. You won't die.
Alright. Delayed recovery.
I think there's medkit soon anyway.
Standing by for pickup.
No one has said anything in the chat. So lame.
No one's appeared yet.
Well, I guess it's pretty boring for people, just two guys playing a video game.
So, we're safe.
Wow, you say that. Some of the most watched YouTube is video games, isn't it? So,
Yeah, but it's their character as well,
yeah, the
right?
biggest orders. Well, yeah, that just means we're boring. It's not the video
Yeah,
games.
but we are quite boring. Unless
we
we're...
would be just as boring, if not more boring, if we started
No,
talking
no, no.
about
No, no,
stuff,
I
right?
mean... I think...
What I mean is, it's not the video game, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well,
because people
you
enjoy
gotta sit
watching
down.
video games, actually.
They enjoy... I don't know about that.
But it's
Yeah,
the most watched Twitch and YouTube, isn't it? It's video games. So.
of course, yeah, but...
And they're not all got good personalities.
Oh, fuck.
No, some are quite boring, but they just enjoy watching people.
Well, yeah, it's a
play games.
myriad of reasons, like... They want to watch that specific video game and...
Passage secured.
Yeah, yeah, people, because video games are very popular. That's why. And they, you know, for good or bad reasons, but they are very popular. You know. And it's probably
Yeah.
because actually, I've often wondered. I don't know if you can get the analytics on that. At YouTube and Twitch is mainly like lots of kids watch it or
They
young
do,
teenagers.
yeah, young kids, yeah.
And of course, they are into more like watching game streams. They're not going to be into
Yeah.
like adult topics, are they? So
No.
I think because you like PewDiePie, right? You know, he got
PewDiePie,
well,
yeah.
most of it were kids following him, right? To be
Yeah.
honest, like yeah, he's got adults following him, and because he's a big YouTuber, especially when he started to get a bit more, you could say, base with something, so he would get more of a cult following anyway, like from certain types. But to begin with, it was just mainly kids. You know?
Yep.
What's the other big one that Hallmaxer keeps moaning about? Mr. Beast.
Oh, is he a video game?
No link to Priceline.
I don't know if it's a video game, but he's a big YouTuber. But again, I believe.
Oh,
most of his
Dark
audience
Side Phil.
is
No, see,
youngsters.
Dark Side Phil I used to watch.
Shore party, you'll
But Dark Side Phil is quite entertaining, that's all.
I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. I don't know.
Dark
Look,
Side
I
Phil,
never
yeah.
watched like the big. Like I've never watched a PewDiePie
Oh, yeah.
video or Mr. Beast. I just know because they're so
I watch
well known.
I watch a Tekken guy one, a Tekken one. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why I actually enjoyed GA streams. I actually enjoyed just watching him play video games. That was it. Because
Yeah.
I enjoyed because he was see, this is the weird for me. I actually enjoy in some ways smaller YouTubers more than big YouTubers. Like I'd never watch a mainstream YouTuber play video game, but if it's like a niche little small channel watching a video game, I might actually watch it, you know, for a bit. And that's how I started on GA channel. I wasn't interested like in his like, you know, going on about the looks and all the black pill part. I was just more interested in the video games. That was all.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. That is quite strange.
Yeah,
The
because
robots
actually,
with
this is
beta.
the thing. I don't like watching people who are very good at video games because I find it's boring. I like it people who like
Yeah.
are just like normal ability,
Yeah, like
you know?
like Darkside
Right.
Phil. Darkside. That's why people watch Darkside Phil.
Again, I'm not familiar with that guy.
He's pretty
I'll
cool.
put some sentry
I like it.
turrets up, and then you can. Well, you already know what to
Oh
do.
yeah,
But
if
don't
you
worry,
can,
I'll
yeah.
do. You can concentrate on staying here and defend, and when I need to
Oh,
go
let
and
me
do
put
the
a hat
things,
on.
I'll try to.
Freaking freezing.
Because it's harder. You stay with the sentry guns, and then you got more chance of staying alive. Right, I'll start it up. You've got. Do you want to use any of your specials? You've got like You must have. Have you got anything or not? You ain't got
I
anything.
think I do, but I'm not sure how to use it.
Yeah, I don't know what the prompt is. Well,
I
you
think.
can start it. You might have like a.
Oh, right.
One of those electric traps.
Yeah,
or
I've got an
electric
electric
guns.
trap.
Alright, here we go. It's a
Okay, we can just put it down on the entrance so they can't get in.
Electroshock sentry gun. Where shall I put it?
Oh yeah, they're the upgraded. Just
keep them off us.
special put on the radiance, but if not, you can just put it on the ground. Yeah,
I'll
that's
put it
fine. Yeah. Just it's a bit harder for the aliens to like attack it when it's raised. They can destroy the sentry guns if they start attacking.
Didn't you say that they're infinite at this point? There's a non-stop horde of them.
This bit, yeah, because this is the final stand. We're waiting to go on that dropship, but we've got to do a few things first.
Okay.
I'll do all the venture now.
Oh yeah. Then I'll keep
Concentrate
doing these
on-
aliens.
Yeah, you can just like
should've
camp
put,
here, like defend. Just try and stay alive and keep
Yeah.
the bot and the scientists alive. I hope they don't follow me. That's the only thing. I hope they stay with you because.
They destroyed my sentry.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I put those ones further
I
back.
put another one down.
Yeah.
I put overclock on as well. The bot's doing really well, man. Well, for a bot he is anyway. What about Destiny? Isn't he a video gamer?
Yes, because his claim to fame was he was originally like an esports gamer when he was like good at League of Legends. That was it, that game.
Yeah.
Wherever. But he was like pro level, I guess, to the level where he actually make a living out of it. So that's how he became famous. Then he became a Twitch streamer.
Okay.
I think that's his history. And then he's gone into like political talks and all the manosphere topics. But he was originally just a hardcore gamer. That's what it was. It was something. That's the difference, right? Like when we were growing up, like video games was like a nerdy thing. Like a lot of times, a lot of people went into video games, or if you admit it, you were like called like a nerd.
Yeah.
Which is actually down.
Especially
Which is ironic because it wasn't mainstream. It was a niche thing in those days. It wasn't mainstream. So
Is the
now
bot
it's
healing you?
mainstream.
Oh, good.
That's more sentry guns, so that's probably why. Came through us
God,
now.
one of the aliens is immortal. You can't kill him. You shoot him a bit and he
can.
runs away.
Can, but he's just very tough. You need to-
I shot him with about 3 point-blank shotguns.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like bullet sponges, I tell you. It's like, on the harder difficulties, it's insane the amount you have to shoot them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why you have to use like the electro traps and that to stun them, so then you can like keep your distance and then shoot them, keep your distance and shoot. That's how you do it. But avoid getting close.
No pressure on the bay doors.
Sorry.
That's right. I'm out of ammo.
There's an ammo crate there. Go to the ammo crate. Where I marked it. It's on the left side.
Oh yeah.
It's unlimited ammo we've got.
Oopsie daisy.
You can just keep going back to that whenever you need it.
Pressure on the bay doors.
Are
Oh
you...
yeah, sorry, I think I don't know, I hope that just came up. Yeah, I've got to go do it, so I'm going downstairs.
Yeah, it just came up. I heard her say it.
Oh, sorry. Right, I'm trying to be quick and trying not to get killed.
That's another one of those immortal ones.
Yeah, they're the hard ones.
He jumped on me, clawed me, and then ran away.
Yeah, they're sneaky. They like
The hell?
retreat so they don't get attacked. But he'll come back. That's the annoying thing. They'll come back straight away.
Yeah, I'm almost dead now.
You can always tell when they're coming. They do that screech. That you know when they're coming. And also on the map, you'll see the harder enemies. They're a different colour. Motion sensor. Right, another one's coming.
I'm down. Fuck.
Oh shit.
No.
I can't get to you.
No.
Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. What the hell?
Yeah, this is really hard. Not something happened.
Should I live out there and hit the locks myself?
Oh, that was lucky.
I got you up.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
I just panicked and I dropped some of my special stuff.
Is it if there's a
But
non-stop
I need to
pause?
go to the left now, so I'm going up there.
Safety interlock disengaged. Resuming cycle. Fire team, more Xenos inbound.
Oh, shit.
Wall of signals here.
I finally killed him.
Cover me, get the bottom.
Okay.
There's two of the big ones. Try not to shoot me.
He's immortal. I can't.
Yeah, well around here I've got traps. The left side of the dropship, there's the electro trap, so if you get stuck, run around there, because the aliens get trapped when they walk over them.
He seems to be immortal.
No, he's not, he'll go down.
Oh,
He's down.
thank God for that.
Just need to
He's like the big
damage him
boss.
enough.
He didn't look
Yeah,
like
he's
a
a
big
tank.
boss.
This much, yeah, tank.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Just got to him. Are you down?
Yeah.
I'll go around to get you. Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Killed
better
the bottom.
take out these little guys first. Oh well, the guy saved me.
It's the spitters.
Yeah, no, I'm dead. That was really hard. I kind of had it, man.
Oh, I don't think I can do this either because I can't get the sinus up.
The sign. I have
Yeah,
no
I'm
idea
down.
what you've been talking about. Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Direction compromised. I'm pulling my team.
That was too hard. That was definitely too hard. You don't want to play that again, do you?
Oh, we would have done it if the guy didn't leave.
Maybe. But I've had it with this game anyway. I've had enough. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
we can either play something else or
Yeah, I don't mind if you want to play something else, but
do a
depends what it is,
reaction.
right?
Maybe like Need for Speed or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've still got Need for Speed installed. I took
Oh,
off
good.
Overwatch because I'm not really.
Yeah.
I installed it because I was running out of hard drive
Oh, I
space.
see.
So.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Yeah, that's the main thing for that. It's like a lot of games are quite big, and it's re-downloading them again when you delete them. It's it takes a while.
Yep.
Okay. So we didn't actually do a mission after that. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
See, I enjoy that. See, if I was watching, I enjoy that where people struggle more rather than people win easily. I guess that's why I like harder difficulties, because I just like the challenge. I hate it when it's too easy. I find it boring. I'd rather it be too hard than too easy. That's just me.
Alright. Kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I always like the challenge, you know.
Oh man, it's really freezing cold.
Oh, I see your hat now because I'm looking at the stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks warm.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
nice
like,
hat.
was it a tea coat, right? So you
Yeah,
got the
they're
kettle.
nice. They're comfy hats. I think I got this hat in Scotland. Cause it's fucking freezing up there.
Makes
Like,
sense then, right? It's very cold up there.
it's really cold, yeah, in the winter time. But it wasn't. Luckily, it wasn't that cold when I last went.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what time of the year did you go? Was it summer
I
or
went
so?
actually. I think it was the end of January. You know, because
Oh,
I
okay.
went with a friend of mine. A friend of mine came to visit. He wanted to go to Scotland. I think I told you about
Yeah.
this before, didn't I? Like he wanted
Yeah.
he wanted to visit Liverpool, but he was like, "Hey, how come you can't get a plane to Liverpool? Because the train is like, 60 quid." I was like, "Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. It's like a monopoly or something, but you can only get a plane to Scotland." I was like, "Okay, well, let's just go to Scotland." I was like, "Yeah, alright."
Yeah, I never been to Scotland during always
Oh,
the
right.
summer, but then I
Fucking
went
hell.
to the Highlands.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I mean, the big difference between the Highlands and the Lowlands. The Highlands, obviously, you get the more extreme weather, colder weather on there, right? You're more exposed. When you're in the city, it's not so bad. In Edinburgh's the Lowlands, right, or Glasgow.
Yeah.
No, it's the Highlands I like in Scotland. I'm not so interested in the Lowlands. It's very scenic.
Mm.
For like camping, but again, you
Yeah,
go through the summer.
Edinburgh is really scenic. Glasgow is.
Yeah,
like-
Edinburgh. Yeah, but it's still like it's the Lowlands, the city. I like
Oh,
the
yeah,
Highlands because it's like a different culture. Like,
Yeah, the Highlands. I think I
like
have been there once.
different
actually.
feel to it because they're cities, right? And the Highlands is where you'll get more isolated rural communities with like Scottish people are slightly different up there than
Mm.
they are, say, down in Edinburgh or Glasgow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're like your villages, your village pumpkin types, right? Same as if you go to like an isolated place in Ireland, for example.
Yeah.
But if you go to like Dublin or Cork, where it's more a metropolitan area, people are different, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you can't find that in England, of course. You go to in village, rural areas, but not to the same degree as Scotland or Ireland. I'm trying to remember my password for my Origin account. This is the only annoying thing when you have like on the PC you have a lot of different platforms where the games are. You've got
Yeah.
like Steam, Origin, the Xbox One I use. There's another one as well. I think it's like Rockstar.
Yep.
Right, okay. I just have to request my password because I have forgotten it.
I've forgotten how to play the game as well.
It's a driving game. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but how do you use the handbrake?
You don't need to use handbrake. I've never used a handbrake on it. Racing, and I was doing alright.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's the... Yeah, handbrake. I know, that's the handbrake. Yeah, I remember how to play this now.
It's a lot easier for you to get the controls right because
Yeah.
your prompts will be what it should be. Remember, this is another reason why to get that new control is better because it has the Xbox buttons like the A, B. On mine, I have triangle, the PlayStation square,
Yeah,
circle,
PlayStation,
and X. So of course, when I look at controls, it's like, what's A
Yeah.
and what's I've always got to convert it and Y.
It's kind of annoying.
Especially on fight games like Mortal Kombat, when
Yeah.
you're trying to work out or learn the combos, you're like, okay, I've got to remember what. It's like doing algebra. I've got to remember actually Y equals triangle.
Yeah, it's like doing that.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, I'm having to just reset my password. Origin, because I've actually not signed into Origin for a while. So, play minigames. Okay, I've got to remember.
Fucking hell, I can't believe it. No one's chatted once. It's like, I think this is the first for me. It's been an hour and a half. No one person has chatted.
True, yeah, not even a troll, right?
Yeah. I guess Thursday night, Troll is busy. Have you seen that film Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times.
Is that bit? Is that Pulp Fiction where he's like, get get the gimp, and the guy goes, the gimp's asleep.
You know, there's a
And he goes, wake him up.
there's a guy literally who could play the role as the gimp.
Mr. Slave.
Mr. Slave.
fucking
Yeah,
hell.
that's what
Maybe we should react to it.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, he's a very. You want to talk about interesting characters? I mean, he's very
so
bizarre.
fucked up, man.
Very bizarre. Yeah.
America is so full of these wackos, man. So fucked up.
He's not. He's but,
not American.
Like, he won't say where he's from, but he's got an accent.
European. Holy shit.
Well, Hallmaster speculates he's from Ukraine. But
Oh my
he wouldn't
god.
say. I don't know, but he does have an accent unless he's putting it on.
So fucked up.
So I don't know. But he lives in America now, New York.
Okay. Yeah, the land of the cucks. He must be fucking gay if he chose New York to live.
Well, no, he's not. If anything, well,
Yeah,
so
but
he
he's
says
into gay
he's against
cuck
it
shit.
more because he's like, he's always paranoid. He has this weird thing. You'll see in the video if you watch it, like where he's obsessed with thigh gaps and women because he's like, if I can't see the thigh gaps, she might be hiding a cock. So you know, he's like not into traps, and that's why he finds it bizarre that Hormaxer is into it. You know, so. It's not meant to be that way. He's into being dominated. That's his weird thing. He loves dominatrix. He loves being a massive submissive male, right? Getting electrocuted and I don't know, just trodden on, I don't know, things up his arse or whatever. And he never has sex with these girls. But then he's bizarre because he says he has a girlfriend who he has sex with, and then he has a dominatrix where he performs his what gets him off, I guess, his kinks. You know, so I don't know. It's very bizarre.
What? How do I have you? I've forgotten.
What?
Are you playing Need for Speed?
Yeah.
I've forgotten how to add you to the game. Do I do it in the
Hold on,
morning?
I'm having to get the Origins had an this is an EA app now. It's no longer called Origins. So I'm just.
Should we forget it? Should we go straight to reactions?
Yeah. I can't be bothered. It's probably not worth it because you'll probably want to do like one. I know what you're like. You're like 1-2 race. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I
So
will.
it's
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Probably not worth it. No. Don't worry. Just go straight to the reaction because then we don't want to stream too long. I think it was a bit long. The other night.
It was kind of long, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's because we hadn't done
so-
it a while. That's why.
The new.
Oh, I can see you've got the game up. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just driving around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the grotesque Thundercock where he talks about the.
Okay. Yeah, because it's short. I've not seen it before.
Oh,
and
okay. And I had a bit of an echo last time. But I think I can fix that. Are you gonna watch on the stream?
Yeah, I'll watch on stream because I'm not gaming now. Oh, you got someone in your chat.
Oh,
you go.
Bobby Biro. Oh yeah, true. How the hell? Why does it?
That's me.
What? Yeah,
ask me
cool.
if
We
it's
actually
Wildbill,
have
yeah,
one
so-
person in the chat. Nobody's
Yeah.
watching the live chat. No, I don't know. It's Thursday night, so.
To be fair, I just get to make you feel better. Even Hormax's numbers have been down. I've noticed Hormax's in the live chat when because I fall asleep, so I've not watched stream, but
Yeah.
I briefly saw a bit of it. He only had like 25, and he, he's like well into it, isn't he? So.
Great
Okay.
to see you on the stream.
Okay,
yeah,
Bobby.
nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Well,
Yeah, he's kind of
hopefully
an OG.
get some
That guy.
enjoyment out of it.
So you ready? You gonna watch on the stream? Are you gonna turn Discord off again?
Well, I have to do the thing. I have to mute the Discord because I always get a horrible echo and I can't hear anything.
Okay, so what
and
I'll
then
do.
I watch the stream and I
Yeah.
mute the Discord, but you gotta remember I'm probably about 20 seconds behind. So if you
Yeah.
go, Bill, there might be a bit of a delay before I realise.
But if you want, to say something, quickly turn it on and you can speak, and I'll pause.
Yeah, but it's annoying because say like I want to say something, but then of course it's gone on about 20-30
Yeah,
seconds.
but that's
when
okay.
I was like that.
I'll remember. I'll
Yeah.
remember.
But I probably won't. If it's a short video, I'll probably just remember what was said and then
All right.
wait to the end. I think that's
Well,
the
yeah,
best way. So-
it's a very short video, but let me just take a quick.
yeah, just
piss.
play the
Yeah.
video and that's it.
All right.
Keep quiet. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Yeah, well, if Todd said that, then that's good. Yeah, because I think it's unhealthy if you keep obsessing over it, right? Especially if it does torment you. It's like you're just torturing yourself, and you gotta ask, is it actually helping you? Because again, if this was connected to other problems like obsession, like if someone has OCD or something like that, right, and you're obsessed with something, you don't.
What are you
feed
talking
that
about?
obsession and keep going over it, because it's only going to make your symptoms. It's going to make you worse, right? Your mindset worse. So you want to actually do the opposite and break away from it. So this is the thing. Like, these guys have spent enough time, like, learning about stuff. You don't need to constantly do it. It's not like you're a complete blooper and you're completely unaware. So okay, maybe you want to like watch because it's like, oh wow, I've never heard this before. But let's be honest, most guys in the community now have heard it for countless hours, like maybe years. So yeah, like I say, it just becomes a crux for them. It's like a hobby to do. You know, it's like.
What are you talking about?
I was referring to Bobby. He was saying that he agreed with what I said last night. Yeah. I mean, I'm not quite sure what he means by saying I think my time would be better spent waking people than finding a girlfriend. Well, I think he means like, yeah, I know what I mean. Like, so finding like alerting people.
Okay.
To the issues, I guess.
Yeah. Alright.
And this is being sarcastic. I'm not sure, but he said in Todd's video, there's no point in keep going over things.
Okay.
How fucked we are, you know.
Yeah.
Like, is it possible to overcome decades of anti-male propaganda if these girls have been enjoyed? Yeah.
Hey, look at this video. I've never seen this
before.
It's time for me to move on.
It's not a session for
You'll be
me, but I
happier
can
with
see
someone
how
else,
it can
and
be for
I'd
others.
like the extra cash.
Propaganda's fake, and it aggravates me that when I try to be nice,
The fact that police investigation showed that
yeah, I know what you mean, and this is the thing. I mean, if you want to be
to collect
blackmailed, yeah, you can't change society, and you can't change all the decades of programming and propaganda. And sure, if there's hormonal effects, you know, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, it's why, in some ways, you've just got like try to be. I guess just try and enjoy your life as much. I mean, like at the end of the day, all this. Yeah, worrying about this, worrying about that, but just try and be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
This Bash
the best you can.
This Bash guy did a do you remember Bash?
Yeah, he's on
Hello everyone and welcome back.
Oh.
Yeah, he did a
troll.
He's a troll,
Bash?
right? His name is Bash 3800.
Oh yeah, him. I didn't know he was a troll.
Well, he's a self-admitted troll, isn't he? He admits he's a troll.
Oh really? I thought he's just like you say, he's a bit strange.
He's a brony. I think it was Dead Doomer told me that he admitted he trolls incels. He enjoys trolling incels or something.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Oh, okay.
Because he goes on Hormax's streams quite a lot, and also Hormax takes the mick out of him for being very effeminate, you know, like low teen.
Well, yeah, he is a brony, so he must be a bit strange. Yeah. Alright, should we watch the video then?
Yeah.
Alright, so here I go.
I'll mute the Discord now.
Yeah, cool.
Hi. So I had to return just because I have to comment on this article that pretty much confirms the societal apocalypse that...
Bobby's last comment. Dash's earlier video said obsessing over this would drive you crazy. You can see Dash's anger as the years progress. Yeah, exactly. And this is why I don't watch Dashboard as much, because he's lost some coherency.
Yeah, but that's normal. That's what you'd expect.
His logic and I think his quality of his content has gone down a lot in recent years, and it's because his mindset has deteriorated more than it used to be. Definitely, I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to expect that. All right, here it comes.
Myself and many in the... Hi. So I had to return just because I have to comment on this article that pretty much confirms the societal apocalypse that myself and many in the manosphere have been going on about forever. It confirms hypergamy and that, well, society's gone. So here we go. This is the article on the Hill. It's been making rounds on the internet over the last week or so. You can read all of it. I mean, basically all you gotta look at is right here. 34% of women are single. No, was it? 34% of women are single, and 63% of men are single. And this is, I think, men in their 20s or something like that. So basically, like, your formative years. You can read the rest of this. You can see there's some Jew here, like, going on about blaming men and porn or whatever. I don't care about any of that. All of that's irrelevant. So just break down the number there. I mean, like, if you're even if you're a normie and you look at that stat, like, you have to just realize that, like, society is just gone. It's over. I really just break that down. If 63% of men in their 20s are single, the real number is obviously going to be higher than that, because, like, all men know it's like, even in an anonymous study, men just do not want to admit to being single, to having any, like, social struggles. So the real number is probably 70% higher than that. And if you look at the real number for women, like 34% of them are single. Well, I mean, that you're probably including, like, women who are like getting dicked down by a bunch of chads. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them, like, consider themselves single because they're not really in a relationship. So the real discrepancy is probably even higher than that 29% difference. It's probably more like 40%. But we'll just run with the number there. Even if you go strictly by this number, 63% of men, so you got 37% of men are in relationships, are dating, and 66% of women are dating, and 37% of men are dating. So even just with that number alone, every man dating, there's 2 women. So, I mean, like, that just doesn't even make any logical sense. Obviously, we know it's like there's probably a few reasons where there's girls, like, sharing chads. I mean, that's one reason. There's girls who just, like, pretend to be gay and be, like, they, thems and all the other stupid shit. There's girls, like, fucking dogs and stuff. Who knows? But even still, a 2-to-1 ratio there. So, I mean, even with the 37% of men that are dating, how many of them are in healthy, functional, like, monogamous relationships? How many of that 37% are? It's got to be max, like, 20%. Probably even way lower than that. So it's done. It's done. Like, society is an absolute lost cause. And to see this stated on a, like, respectable on normie, like, news media, it's not just the Hill, it's like on Fox and NBC and all that Jew media shit. To see that, I mean, it's done. Like, we have now confirmed hard proof that society's gone. The amount of, like, healthy relationships, there's none. It's under 20%. And for me, it's just like, well, you know, all the talk about, like, incelhood and struggling with women, like, it's all pointless because it's irrelevant. Unless you're, like, a tippy top, like, really attractive chad, you're fucked. You're fucked. So that's it. I don't know what else to say. This is kind of why, like, I don't even like making videos anymore, because it's all irrelevant. It's done. Like, when you have a society where women it's just so heavily imbalanced towards women, it's just destruction. So, like, what's the point of anything? What's the point of, like, dealing with anyone whatsoever? There's none. It's done. That's it.
Yep. Funny. That's it. That was 4 minutes.
What? 4 minutes? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that was it. It was a quick one, yeah.
I'm just gonna copy. Oh, okay, I thought you said it was like 10-15 minutes.
No,
That's
no,
cool.
no. 4 minutes is very quick. Huh?
Well, that's alright. I said I just wasn't expecting it to finish that soon.
Yeah,
but
he
it's
didn't
okay.
say much. He went full doomer mode. But
Yeah, it's okay because obviously I wasn't gonna respond to the end. So the longer it was, the more I had to try and remember what was said. But
yeah,
I mean, you know, Todd's entitled to his opinion. I'm not gonna criticise Todd in any way because like unlike last time, and I don't want to like offend the guy or whatever. But I don't agree with what he says. I mean, firstly with the study, yeah, what the stats are true. But I looked at it right.
yeah.
Firstly, that's not changed from 2019. It even says on that study. I tried to find older ones. It was hard to find. All I could find was like a study, which isn't surprising. Everyone knows this already that long-term relationships and marriage has been on the decline since 1990. But in like say the past 10 years, it's not dramatically changed. So yeah, okay, the majority of people are single, but that's nothing new. We already knew that. When he talks about however like chasing chads, well, what I told you about with the study from the 2021, that's factually false. These women aren't all going to Chad. No, Chad has had the same proportion of women since the 50s, 60s, 70s. That's not gone up. They said it's been like that for decades. Guys at the top of society do get more sex, but it's been stagnant. It's not increased. And like I hypothesize, with an increase in homosexual men at the top, there's actually with heterosexual men been a slight decrease in the amount of sex they're having. What it all trends to is we're becoming more of a sexual society, and also long-term monogamous marriage is on the decline. But in terms of like marriage being on the decline, all communities know that, even blue pill communities know. So it's nothing really like, oh wow. I mean, especially because on that study it says this is exactly the same as our 2019 study, and 2019 was what, almost 4 years ago. So, but what I found interesting on the article of it was misleading. I see how people keep using the 2018 or 2019 stat for 30% of men haven't had sex. Mm-hmm. Why don't they use the 20? I mean, they quoted 2022 for people being single, right? Like 60% of men being single, roughly, right? Or young men. I think it's men under 30. It's 60%. But they don't use the 2021, the updated one, in regards to sex. Why is that? And I have to wonder, even the mainstream, because CNN did that one, the Playing with Fire. They showed it as well. CNN did this. They quoted the 2018 one. Why not quote the updated one? It's almost like even they're trying to push this narrative that, oh, lots of men aren't getting sex. Well, it's actually got better in the past 3-4 years. It's not as bad. It's women that are not having sex. It's like 36% now. I mean, who knows on the next one that comes out? I don't know when they'll do the next one. Maybe. So what if they did one in 2018? So it's every 3 years. So they'll do one next year. So it'll be interesting to see, like, if it changes, if it counters again or so. But it's surely people should be talking about the latest study. Why are we still? And I can only think it's because that was at the peak time of where male sex answers was the highest. So of course that's more shocking. It's like, it's better for your argument if you're trying to portray that men are doomed, like doomerism. But it actually has got a bit better in the past few years, which it can be surprising for a lot of people. But back to what Todd's saying, I don't know. I mean, he's just doing what he always does, like, society's over and this and that, but
he's going back to his doomer ways.
Yeah, so, I don't really agree with it. I mean, maybe people enjoy the content or whatever, that's fine, but
do you think
as long as he doesn't...
Do you think he genuinely feels like you think he's just exaggerating for a character, to play a character?
Yeah.
Playing up to the camera.
He's not the only one guilty of that. Most people do.
Yeah.
And it's not even just this community. If you look at all YouTube, it's all about even politics, right? That's why they say politics has become more extreme, like left wing and right wing. It's like everyone exaggerates. That's why there's the whole LARPing thing online. Everyone likes to exaggerate it. But what it is now, it's like you either exaggerate your greatness or you exaggerate how much of a victim you are, because victimhood gets you status in the current society. And this is why a lot of guys will like just almost play up. That's why they say there's a lot of fake incels, like guys who pretend that they're virgins and that. Well, actually, they may not get a lot of women, but they do still get some women. But they like to, oh yeah, I'm a virgin, I can't get anything, oh boo is me. Because being a victimhood, like if you're gonna be the victim in terms of racism, sexism, Islamophobia, whatever it may be, right? It gets you victim points in society today. And incels do the same tactic where, oh, I'm a victim, I'm not getting any sex, this and that. And so I do think he plays it up to a degree. And, okay, he had his channel deleted, but at one point his subs were growing. And Todd has said that one of his motivations was to get bigger because he thought maybe he could get e-clout and it could help him for women. So, sure, if he has ambitions to grow a YouTube channel, well, drama sells and over-exaggerating.
No, but he doesn't care about his YouTube. He just does it to make himself feel better. To playing up to the camera.
I've heard him say himself in a previous video that one of his motivations for the channel was to
but his channel's done. Yeah, but it's done now after he got deleted.
But this is in the past. But this was like a video like half a year ago.
Yeah, that channel got deleted, just like my one.
Yes. But I'm saying he had that motivation in the past.
He did have that motivation in the past, probably. Yeah.
Todd does have a victim. He suffers from body dysmorphia, which he has admitted at times. He does have insecurity and mental issues, Todd. So, and a lot of it is due to frustrations. And when people are frustrated or not happy, anyone can be like, when you're ranting, everyone, and it could be anything. You could be ranting about sport, your job. Everyone, when they're angry or whatever, they're gonna overemphasize, aren't they? I mean, over-exaggerate. That's a human common trait. It's not specific to say people in the TFL incel community. So that's why I think there is a lot of over-exaggerating, and this is again why I have problems with the looksism, because I feel they take whatever issue looks may present you and they pump it for the steroids and over-exaggerate the problem. That's what they do. It's the same way PUAs over-exaggerate game. They do the same thing. They will say, "Oh, game is the magic, lock to get a woman," when really all we're saying is be neurotypical, have competent social skills, and be a pleasant person to be around. That is PUA. But it's simple. You can't sell seminars. You can't sell courses. You can't make countless books and have YouTube channels with them. So what do? They create this magical thing of game, because then it becomes very lucrative, right? And they overemphasize importance. The lookism community is just an offshoot from this. All they do is they put all the emphasis into looks. And you've got to look smash, you've got to do this, you've got to do mewing, you've got to do all sorts, right? And then they'll sell face rating. They'll sell how you can do this and how you can improve your look. So they all evolve into grifts in the end. And
you don't. Bobby Biro asked you. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get your point. Bobby Biro asked you, but Wildbill does not even believe in demographic doom. Wildbill thinks all that demographic.
Hold on, because it depends what you mean. I believe demographics in terms of the white population is shrinking. Yes, because we can factually prove that.
Okay, so
there is a demographic. So because IceCat, there is different takes on demographics. That's why you have to be specific. Is it to do with the male-female ratio? Is it to do with race, like the racial demographic pill? Is it to do with the age demographic pill, or with dashboard? Is it the population demographic? So it depends what part of the. I agree with some of the demographic, but not all of it. Like for example, what more right-wingers say with the demographic pill, I agree with. But dashboard, no, because I don't agree with his notion, because I've been to Asia, I see how many people there is. I don't believe that the population is...
Oh,
so I do believe that the population is... Yeah, okay, it may not be completely what they say, but it's big, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe his thing, where he thinks it's like a grand conspiracy, and it's very small. And also, in terms of some of the age demographics, right? Like saying there's no children... Well, for example, when I checked, like when he says something to do with Russian, that there's more Russian women over 65 than in their 20s, when I checked this was false. There's less women that are 65 plus. So, of course, when I said
really?
he didn't like it.
That's so weird.
This is the thing. I did a few fact checks when he was talking, and this is why I lost faith with Dashboard's demographic, because they all seem to be false. And do you know what Dashboard said to me? He said, well, the studies are fake. You can't... But then, okay, fine. But how do we know either way? We can't survey us. So the point is, yeah, you can have a theory, but we don't know. That's the best you can. You can say, well, you can't trust the studies.
Well, obviously you believe in declining
racial demographics. I believe in the racial demographics.
and you believe in declining birth rate in the West and all of that stuff.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
I
that's,
believe in that. Yes,
everyone's got to believe in that.
Ice Cat, I want to add something on. There's a caveat to because this is a disagreement I had with Dashboard, because he was saying because the birth rate's so low that you're not going to have any babies now. And I said, no, there's a faulty way of thinking. Because did you know the millennial generation was bigger than Gen X?
I didn't know
there
that.
was more people. Yes, so
that goes exactly contrary to what Dashboard says, right?
A little bit, but not completely. Because
he never said. He always said Gen X. He says.
Business did a video. Remember when he criticised him because he said, when it comes to population sizes, there's wings. There's going to be increases and decreases. Like the boomer population was big,
it was
right?
huge, yeah.
And then Gen X was relatively small.
That's so weird.
Millennial generation was bigger, but then was it Zoomers are smaller, right? But here's the thing,
like a wave.
Because I was trying to make Dashboard understand. Say for example, you have 1 million people and they have a birth rate of 1. So what's that? 1 million children, right?
Yeah.
And now you have a population of 100,000 people, but their birth rate is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to have more children? Well, it's still the population with a lower birth rate. Why? Because the population is a lot bigger. So you've got to remember that, yes, even if you have a contracting birth rate, because there is just more people, because population sizes per country have been increasing still, right? So you are still going to have similar rates of but either way, right?
Okay.
That's a racial thing, that's a separate, but either way you're going to have a similar rate of children. Now we can break down the compartments and say, yeah, but okay, we're only talking about white people.
Yeah.
Okay, but the issue with that is, firstly, it's harder to get, like the actual study, so it's more speculation because we don't have the studies where we can say definitely. But even then, I think even with white people, because you've had bigger generations before, like there was a lot for millennials. Believe it or not, there's a lot of us. Now, okay, we're not having many children, but
that goes contrary, exactly contrary to what Dashboard says. That's interesting.
No, because
he always says millennials it's been shrinking, steadily like a inverted pyramid. He always talks about the inverted pyramid.
Yeah, it does disagree partly, but it does agree with the general thing. Like, it's not saying that the birth rate's increasing. It is like the birth rate is decreasing.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you have a larger population to begin with, like more women who can potentially have children, even if less women are having children, you can still make up for it, because you have to understand there was less people in the countries in the past. So albeit they were having more kids, there was less people there to begin with. Now we have a much more filled UK, for example, right? Was it 64, 65, 67 million people? So there is more women that could have kids. So even if there's a lower birth rate, you will still get a decent amount of children, right? So eventually, the lowering birth rate will mean, there will be a bottleneck, and you will see a vast contraction, like Japan, where the population is drastically contracting, right? And of course, they don't have immigration, which is, does help with the birth rate. Sure, I agree, but Dashboard, again, this is why I'm saying he over-exaggerates it. This is what I'm saying. It's not just people from certain areas. It seems to be a lot of people. He over-exaggerates it, and he says crazy stuff, like the population's a lot smaller than what it is. Like this, because remember he says that's like, oh, I see no children. Well, that's not true. I see children around. I still see them. I mean, we are having less kids.
I see them less, but I still see them.
So if Dashboard, again, it's just over. He takes something which could be reasonable, but he over-exaggerates to crazy levels. Okay, so then it becomes, and also I fact-checked some of the things, and it's not as bad as what he makes out. But like I say, parts of what he says is true, because and the other thing he says that I disagree with, he makes out, I mean, maybe this is just pride from him, but he says he's the first one talking demographics. No, the alt-right has been talking about demographics for more than a decade, if not more. So there has been communities which have talked about, white nationalists have been going on for demographics for probably 20 years. So I mean, that's the thing. Now, I just read one of Bobby's comments. He says you're not going to see kids in Buffalo, New York. See, I've never lived in New York, so I don't know. I could make a comparison with London.
Is he from Buffalo as well? Jesus, that must be hell on earth.
I don't know.
Fucking hell, they're all from Buffalo. That's fucked up. That's really messed up, man.
Bobby,
I would
I'll
just
answer
leave
your
it.
question before. My thinking with why do people get... And by the way, it's not just MGTOW, TFL, or Incel, because I do frequent other communities on YouTube from time to time again. And like, I'll give you an example. The Thailand vlogging community. There's guys who are obsessed with that. All they do is watch that community. In fact, there's some older guys who donate shitloads of money to the content producers. Like some of these vloggers, there's one guy who I'm sub to, right? He's a raving alcoholic and he hangs out in the red light district in Southeast Asia. He gets himself so drunk on YouTube streams, he's vomiting and he's passing out. And people are donating hundreds of pounds to him per stream because they want to see him get fucked up and be a train wreck.
That's
Right?
pretty
There
messed
is
up.
people who get obsessed with all sorts of communities on you. And you know what the reason I think it is? It's because we have a lack of purpose. Like, you could say, okay, maybe because some of these men haven't got family, sure, but a lot of these men in you do have families, they do have kids, and they're still, like, obsessed in communities. I think it's a general lack of, like, purpose, you know, maybe because people are less religious. Like, people live very consumeristic, soulless, well, I'm not religious, but you know what I mean, like, they feel empty inside, and it's like, what do I do? So people get more obsessed and into things because it gives them that sense of purpose. Like, oh no, I'm really into this. Oh, again, people on the political scale. The reason why people get so into politics is another thing. Because, you know, you're not affecting politics, you know, but all these people, they get really into it, whether it's left wingers, right wingers, you know what I mean, or geopolitics. It's the same thing. And yeah, I agree. Everything's a grift. Unfortunately, on YouTube, this is why I've said for many years, and I used to have arguments, not with incels, it was because I used to be more into politics with the political streamers who said, you know, if you support my work, it means I can make more content for you guys, and if I wasn't making money from YouTube, I would, you know, have to work more, and I wouldn't be able to make content. It's like, no, that's bullshit, because at the end of the day, if what you have to say is, if you're passionate about it, like we're streaming now, we're not making money, but we enjoy it. If you're passionate about something, and you feel it's an important message, you would put it on YouTube anyway. And the reason is people made YouTube videos back in the day before it was even like seen as like a way to make a living. People still did it. And also with the political streamers, you would have like 10, 20 guys, say on right wing or left wing, and they would all say the same thing. So no, you can all have jobs and then make content part-time. And guess what? You don't have to all copy each other then. And it's the same in the manosphere, whether it's PUA, red pill, black pill. They all copy each other with their ideas. You'll have a video about something, and then another one will do the exact same topic. So I think the problem is because you could make money on YouTube, and when something, unfortunately, is tainted with money, you're going to get the motive of doing that is obviously there's going to be a financial incentive, and integrity gets lost. You know, because also you have streamers. Stefan Monier is one reason I went off him. He's another one where he gets back to a corner. You've built your brand and you have your followers who believe a certain way, so it's hard for you to radically shift your viewpoint because you risk alienating your audience. So another example would be a PUA realizing that actually, yeah, PUA is overblown and it's not also, it's very hard to change. Yeah, I can think of Roosh V, who did a radical change, went against PUA, and he went into like the God pill. But it is a risk. Some people do it, but it's a risk. You can lose all your audience, and if you're making decent money out of it, you're not going to do it. So then, therefore, these people who are putting out the message may just be doing it, like you say, for the grift. They don't even believe, or maybe they did years ago, but they realise that actually they were wrong. But they can't be honest, because if they do, they risk losing the money they're making and their audience, their e-fame. You know, it's a big risk to radically go 180 on your views.
I suppose so. Yeah, it's a risk.
Yeah.
Bobby Biro.
This is just a general YouTube thing. This isn't like specific to. I mean, because I've been in other communities, and you will see the same patterns. It's the same.
Bobby Biro asked, "How is Todd over exaggerating?" Well, he clearly was over exaggerating a little bit.
Which comments are?
You got to scroll up. It's way up.
Okay. Yeah, he's been commenting quite a lot actually.
Go ahead. Let's have a look. So
Yeah, I mean, so skinheads have been talking about demographics for a while, since the 80s. But only white demographics and not all demographics. Yeah, that's a fair point. But still, they kind of like loosely touch on all demographics, but obviously they focus on the racial aspect because that's what concerns them.
how is Todd over exaggerating? Question mark. He was over exaggerating.
Oh, so there's a question mark.
Well, look.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I see it now. So I can follow what you were saying before, so it makes sense. Right, so he put before Todd says he plays characters at one point. Well, Bobby, you've kind of answered the question there. You said a couple of comments prior, Todd said he plays character at one point. So of course he could just be playing up to the audience. If you're playing a character,
it makes him. It's his cope. It makes him feel better. It does make you feel better. I don't know if there's a special word for it.
Yeah.
When you play up, you know, when you act out, it's almost like throwing a tantrum. You know. It makes you feel better.
Self-therapy, right?
Yeah, it's therapy, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you're venting, you're ranting.
Yeah, venting,
like,
it's a vent, yeah. A rant, yeah.
So that, you know, is a reason. And again, we're not just highlighting Todd, because, like, even outside of the manosphere, plenty of communities do this. So this is why I've said to you, like, why, when stuff's online, yeah, okay, people can give good nuggets of truth, and there is some good ways of thinking outside of the mainstream brainwashing. I understand that, the mainstream media and that, but you still need to take it at times with a pinch of salt. You have to use, I know this is hard, but you have to use your own critical thinking skills. You need to not be a sheep, okay? Think for yourself, come to your own conclusions, and don't just follow the herd, okay? I've been someone who's never follows what the majority does. I'm okay to go my own way, you know. If I think a certain way or if I have a certain viewpoint, I'm not afraid to be contrarian or play devil's advocate. I think it's actually healthy to do that, because if you want to test a way of thinking, you need to scrutinize it, and if it stands up to being scrutinized, then you know that that has a strong chance of being true. Whereas if you're going to just hide away from anything that could maybe critique your viewpoint, right? This is why I like free speech. I hate people who are snowflakes. This is why even on Hallmax's stream, I didn't like banning people. You know, I did because he was like, oh, ban people, but I don't like it. I think you should be able to handle criticism. That's why I'm not worried about trolls. Some people troll me, but I don't care. I'm actually one of the guys. That's why I said on GS channel, if I had a channel, I don't care. People could say whatever they want. The only thing would be if they're threatening violence, because that could threaten the channel, or actual doxing. You know, stuff that actually could potentially get your channel closed. But if they want to insult me, if they want to criticize me or say what I'm saying is wrong, yeah, it's fine. Because I don't know about you, but you remember the expression, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt me. But everyone, and it's not just youngsters, it's boomers and that as well, are so thin-skinned on YouTube. That's why if you and again, this isn't just manosphere, but another channels, political channels. Say you criticise, right wingers are very hypocrites. I remember there was a right winger I followed, and he was all about, free speech, and there was something I didn't agree with him on. And I typed in the comments, and then his mod banned me straight away. And then I put a snarky, I put a snarky response because he could still see the comment apparently, even though I was banned. He must have I don't know. I think it's because he timed me out, so before he banned me, I quickly put over and said, oh, so much for free speech then, you hypocrites, and then I never went back to the channel.
Funny. Bobby Biro asks, you don't have any dating videos, sad face. Well, unfortunately not. Well, I guess you want me to do, he wants me to do some PUA videos or something. I mean...
Well, you could do it for a laugh, Ice Cat. You might as well. Why don't you try your brand of PUA?
Yeah, well, maybe try and sell some courses, get some extra income in.
Oh, I mean, like I say, most people seem to be doing that, right?
Suppose so, yeah.
I've just noticed you're down, you're updating Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I was just gonna ride around on a motorbike for a bit, you know.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, that's streamer friendly, right? Because you just.
Well, I guess we can talk to Bobby Biro now.
Oh, Bobby's talking to me. Well,
he's talking to both of us. Yeah, he's talking to us. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, Bobby, I don't really have ambitions to be a YouTuber. Really, but I did say, and I've said this to Icecat, there was a video I was gonna make if I can actually get the time to make it to do with the misconception over the Lucasum community and Red Pill community used this graph as well in 2018 about men not having sex when it was at an all-time high of 30%, and that there's been another study since that where it's gone down. And also the 2018 study, they used the graph, but they never looked at the morphology or the conclusions of the people who made the study, because actually they were debunking a lot of like black pill truths or so-called truths, which I now say myths, like Chad's having more women and that, when like I mentioned it just earlier, didn't I? It's not true. So that's what I was going to make a video on, because I've not seen anyone make a video on the study. Like there's not, no one has. And I checked through
I did.
and some of the other ones.
Well, I made it. I made
It's
a
not
video.
the same study, Ice Cat.
Oh, it's not.
That study's actually a different one.
Oh, okay.
It's it's not quite. It's not quite the same. I remember it was slightly different. It was but it's similar. It's not. But yeah, the one I had, maybe on that study you could actually go into the abstract of the study, and then there would be more.
Oh, by the way,
Bobby.
Bobby Biro said he's near New York, East Coast. So it's like that place is hella. That place is. I wonder if it's worse than London, man. I would so fucking leave that place if I lived there.
Do you remember, like, Sex and the City, right? It's based on New York.
It was,
I can't remember when exactly they would first say. Do you remember that you'd always hear, like, from the mainstream that, New York's a great place to go for a guy for date because it's like 7 women to one guy.
I remember that.
When they used to say that.
That must have been about. That must have been. Well, that maybe some specific parts of New York is like that. All the women congregate, because I think London is like that. Like, remember that Simmons bar? It was just full of women that one night.
So
generally
in terms
speaking,
of demographics, I just thought so nice, guy.
What?
Like does that not devalue the importance of demographics, like having an area where there's more women to men? Like, meaning it's going to make dating easier if you're around. If, say, like, you're an area where the ratio is like 5 women to a male, then you would think it'd be easier. But isn't that New York example where there's 7 women?
No, there's not that, because that stat was bullshit. That stat was probably some tiny part of Manhattan.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know, because I don't know if that was true, but that's what they always said, right?
That's what they said. Also, that was a very old stat. That was like maybe 30 years ago.
If it was true, if we could find out, and actually the demographics was 7 women, or even if it was 5 women or 4 women to every man, and considering we know, like, people are saying how bad New York is for dating, would that then not debunk the demographics?
That would, but it's not true.
Ratio, like, the male-female ratio, about it being easier if there's more females to a male, and obviously harder if there's, like...
It is easier, because I've lived in places where there's more women.
Yeah, but I'm saying, in the example of New York, right, if it was proven that
it wasn't proven.
7, for every 1 male in New York, there was 7 women, and New York is a horrible place for dating, would that then not counter the demographics, okay? Well, you can't overlook that.
I overlook it. I overlook it myself, yeah.
Yeah, but why? Because there's a lot of people in New York, so it would be a very good measure.
Because I have been, from my own personal experience, been to places where there's more women, and it's been easier to get dates, easier to get girlfriends. Better.
Yeah, but how would you explain New York then? You still can't just.
Well, that's that. I did explain it. It was
in order for the theory to stand up, if you have, because we're not talking about like a rural town where there's just like 10,000 people and you have a weird scenario where there's a lot of women and there's a few men, but because that would be a very small sample. But New York's a big metropolitan area, it'd be like London, same, right? If we have that, you can't just dismiss that. The only way you could keep demographic theory alive you would need to find the reason why that's happening in New York. If you can't think of another hypothesis for why that phenomenon is occurring,
well, I believe
that would be a big thing against demographics.
That stat is about 30 years old. Is early 90s, possibly late 80s.
Because I'm saying, I've not checked, like I say, they may have been lying.
Yeah, they were probably lying as well.
No, I'm just doing a hypothetical thought experiment. Like, what I'm saying is, at what point would the demographics, theory be kind of proven to be false? And I'm just saying, if the New York thing was true, to me, that's big evidence against the demographic. Of course, if it's not true, then it doesn't matter, right? But
I
I'm saying
don't think it is
if
true.
it is, you know.
I don't think it
So
is
that's
true.
why I asked you what your thoughts would be. Would you then accept, yeah, that's quite evidence against demographic?
If it was
it's
true, like I would be
that's what I'm
very,
saying.
very
If I'm not
surprised.
saying it is true, I'm saying if it's true, would you accept that as big evidence that, maybe
Yeah.
we need to think again, you know? The same as if there was something with looks. If we could have a real study where it was proven that the majority of people do just select for looks and that, if there was something that was in concrete, you can't just ignore that. And even I would have to admit, oh yeah, wow, you know, it was looks, right? You know, I wouldn't just go, we can just dismiss that and not, you know, you have to be fair. So there was one thing, you know, the study you linked me. See, when I was trying to dig for older studies so I can compare, I did run across the 2019 one. Oh no, sorry, no, this is 2021. So it's the study you gave me. I looked more into it. There was some things you can draw from it, right? You know, Dutton talked about the mental traits that incels are more likely to have, right?
Okay.
Well, this isn't to do with looks, but it's one of the NMS, right? This is to do with money, and I guess you could say maybe status. And there's a definite correlation that if you have less money, you are. This is what it says. Look, the correlation, right? So there's a. So if you're less educated, you are more likely to be single for men.
Oh really?
If you
Okay.
are,
That's
there's
a weird one.
11-point differential. So, there's a correlation there. And there's an 18% correlation with being unemployed. So if you're unemployed, you're more likely to be single. And your earnings. If you're earning more money, you're more likely to be partnered up. If you're not, you're more likely to be single. And again, if you're financially vulnerable, there's a 23, so an even bigger correlation with if you're financially vulnerable, which is funny, right? Because if you're in a relationship, you know, like the stereotype is like, oh, a woman's only with you for your money. So theoretically, if you're spending money on a gold digger, you should be like more financially potentially broke, because that's what MGTOWs say. One of the plus points of being single. Oh, you can save up more money because you haven't got any overheads. You haven't got kids. You ain't got a partner. So you should be financially better off. But what actually we see with this is that men who are single are a lot worse financially vulnerable than men who are partnered up. So again, I mean, you could say, well, having a woman doesn't cost you any money, but I think that's probably more likely to be false. I think what's going on here is that if you're poor, it really hurts to get women. That's what it's correlating with.
If you're really
and
poor,
the other thing, you're more, you know. So basically, I'll just mention a couple more, and then I'll refer it back. But the other thing is living at home. Living at home is also
we're not good.
It's going to be much more likely that you're single. It seems pretty obvious to me, but some people maybe won't realise that. So we can draw on that not only is your incel most likely to be sociosexual, neurotic, has high levels of narcissism, we can also picture that he's most likely to be unemployed or underemployed, most likely has a low income, lower than the average, is financially vulnerable, is lower educated than average, and has a decent chance of still living at home. Again, these are averages, so it doesn't apply to everyone, but I just thought that was interesting. That is evidence more that in terms of LMS, money and status, they seem to correlate with, again, it's very hard to find a study of this to get these sort of correlations when it comes to looks, but you can seem to find some correlations when it comes to money and status. That's what the study you showed me when I looked into it, it did reveal this. So, I thought that was a bit interesting.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, if you're poor, yeah.
Sorry, Bobby. What? Let me.
Yeah, I had to turn the music off. That's annoying. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's good, Bobby. You want to go into the real world. I mean, a lot of people don't. They just become like basement dwellers, and it really hurts them mentally. We went to a pottery place. Well, that's good, because I think that is the real challenge these days. Is to find like a hobby. I know you do your meetup groups, Icecat, but a lot of men. That's where we struggle. Like, it's because it's a societal problem, right? It's not because of how you look. It's a societal problem where it's just hard for men to have that sort of communal area where you'll meet new people organically, not like through the internet, right? So it's, yeah, if you can find a hobby or a niche, like niche maxing, if you can find something like that, then yeah, it could definitely help your quality of life. Even if it doesn't lead to anything romantic, you might make a few friends. And this is what I disagree with as well, Dashboard and Todd and others.
And me.
And
me.
But yeah, but you like having friends. You met
I
me,
do.
right?
I do
for
like
example,
having
Dashboard
friends.
wouldn't have met me.
It's true. Yeah. Dashboard wouldn't
but,
even.
Yeah, having friends can improve your life. Like, I hope you enjoy talking to me.
No, I do. I enjoy hanging out with my
exactly.
friends.
So it does give you benefit. Like, I might not help get you a girlfriend, but I would at least give you some.
I think
Dashboard things, right?
Dashboard would quite like a PUA just to like fucking take him out on the town or something.
Yeah, but the problem is Dashboard. If what he's saying he's not just like over exaggerating, then he doesn't want men near him. Like he's.
Yeah, but a PUA could like get him women. So.
Yeah.
That's. I think if he were to have a male friend, he'd want a male friend that would literally help him to get women. Like.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah.
I want to answer your question, Bobby. So you put, does Wildbill 247 think this applies to only incels or TFL as well? What exactly did you mean? Like, what does what only apply to incels or TFL? Because there is a lot of crossover between incels and TFL anyway. So I'm not sure what you're asking. Is it to do with how much they work or how are they educated? Because the study I linked doesn't break down incels, TFL, Micto. It just says all men. So it's all men. What's the age group? The age group's 25 to 54. So it wouldn't include the very young, but it's a decent age range, really. I mean, okay, if you're 18 to 25, it's not going to include, but I suppose they've done that is because if you're only 18, 20, most guys are still going to be probably at uni at that point, so I guess that's why they've done it from 25, because you should be a bit more established by that point. It's giving you a little time, because always you're just a youngster, so obviously a lot more are going to be living at home, and that's not going to be that much difference. Bobby, that's just for all men in general. Like the one with the Dutton study, they did two groups. So they did the general population. So that's, you could say, all men in society, basically of the age range, and then they did specifically men who identify as incels. And they did the comparison, and then that's when there was big differences in the levels of neuroticism, being sociosexual, and being narcissistic, and other bad personality traits, plus mental health issues. There was a lot more mental health issues in the incel control group. In terms of the
that's kind of natural, right?
The study.
What the hell?
Kind of. Well, what Dutton said, he said that being lonely would increase anxiety and depression. But he said that the men were more predisposed to anxiety and depression in the first place, meaning that these men were always going to be susceptible to a trigger and would experience certain levels of anxiety and depression in their life, even if they were partnered up. But being single is going to enhance those things. So basically, it's like, if you have a gene, you're susceptible to becoming an alcoholic. Now, you will always be prone to being an alcoholic. But if you have friends who are like big party goers and you're like a party guy, your chances of being an alcoholic is only going to further increase. So these guys are always likely to be full of anxiety and depression. But of course, being TFL incel is going to make it the effect greater. It's like a feedback loop. It's like they both feed into each other. But because of course it's not a nice thing to like be lonely. So yeah, but it will affect this particular group of men, because that's why you were saying like with the ERs and that reason why people would go up the deep end is because they're already mentally unstable, and becoming incel TFL exacerbates that instability in their mind. But in terms of the income part, well, the study again, it was just all men. It doesn't say, it's just all men. It's not a specific group of people. It's the whole population of America. It's for the US. So yeah, the Pew Research, which is what IceCat sent to me. It was that study. So yeah.
Fuck.
I never really played this GTA that much. I played it a little bit. Then I got motion sickness from the drive, and then it really put me off.
Oh,
Played
yeah.
it back in 2018, I think I did. Yeah, it is a good game. I just never got into it. I loved the previous GTAs.
Yeah, so did I. This guy keeps
I
calling
even.
me.
You remember GTA 1 and 2, the isometric from the top down? I used to really enjoy those ones even before it was
Yeah.
3D.
Oh, you'd really like a game called Zombie Driver.
Oh, okay.
It's an indie game. Because I know some really good indie games that no one really talks about. Ah, for God's sake. How...
Well, the AAA gaming industry being in the mess it is now, to be honest, indie games are increasingly the better option if you can find a gem in the rough. The problem is a lot of indie games just aren't well made because they don't have the budget, or the people making the games don't have the expertise. But there is some real good gems in the indie industry, and they are normally much more creative and less politically correct and all that nonsense and like microtransactions and that are in the AAA games. I don't know what to say with that, Bobby, because incels are really down themselves and not on the society that causes this.
Yeah, it's natural.
Depends. I think, yeah, if you're like one of the looksism dudes, because you're just blaming it on like your looks, right? Your genes. So yeah, those guys do. But others maybe not. Others try to look for other, like say for example, Dashboard. They look at the societal issues, right? And in fact, actually, maybe too much, because I'd partially agree. I'd say yes, some do in terms of looks, but then others try to brush off their problems outside of. Well, I tell you what it is. Most of the incel community doesn't want to admit that it's mental health issues or personality problems, right? I know the cursed word personality. That's what it is. Now, whether if you do fees or looks at some guys or even slightly MGTOW or anything like that, that's what they don't want to admit. Even parts of the red pill, right? Like, again, going back to PUAs, like, I'm sure some of the biggest customers for PUAs are mentally ill men. So, but they won't say that, what game really is about coming across less of a spurg. Let's put it simply, but they will, get these guys who are maybe, say, like good computer programmers and guys who have got a lot of money, and they're the whales, like you get it in the game industry, the whales who are going to donate you big money. And it's the same with face rings, there's probably guys who do the most expensive package, which is like what, $25 or whatever on Wheat Waffles, and they'll probably do it like multiple times a year, and they'll give him like a few hundred over the year. You get this in all communities. But so yeah, I don't know, it's not really 100% either way on that one.
Well, it's like the study said, incels are depressed and shit, and it's like, well, yeah, obviously they are.
Yeah, but what it found is that these men, it was there already.
Oh, really?
So what it means is that, yeah, that's what I said. What Dutton explained. He said it's a feedback loop, right? And this is why it could create potential ERs, because what he says is that incels are already have high levels of anxiety and depression, but having no girlfriend makes it worse, right? So what I mean is, say you had whatever mental health issue, right? But then being exposed in a certain environment is gonna push you over the edge, and that's what they're saying, So these individuals would always be, compared to a normal person, have issues with depression and anxiety, but by being like incel, it makes it worse. Okay. that's why it's like it's an interaction with both. Being incel exacerbates the anxiety and depression, but these individuals had problems with that in the first place. It wasn't like being incel caused these men to be that way. It's just that it brought out the manifestations more because of being incel. Like, if you're in a shitty position in life, then of course you're going to have more negative traits. But the thing is, these men were always more prone to those negative traits. It's like, you know how some people handle adversity better than others? That's probably the simplest way to explain it. It's like the fight or flight reaction. Some people will run, some people will fight. And it's the same way, like, some people can deal with hard positions in life better than others, and these individuals are shown to struggle with adversity more, which is why they tend to play the victim more. That was the other thing that
I guess it's fair. Well,
studies.
Bob,
They like to blame their problems on other people. So actually that goes a bit against what Bobby said. He's like,
no, well, he admits it. He's like, I have. Oh no, he says I don't have. Oh, okay, no, yeah. So I read that wrong.
Yeah. But again, this is. Don't forget, when the study's done, this is a general thing. There's obviously going to be exceptions. This is like the not all women. Like not all women or not all men. Not all incels. Not all incels will be like this, and there will be like weird,
no
bizarre
true
cases,
Scotsman.
right?
The no true Scotsman's fallacy.
Yeah, but it's definitely much more likely, right? It's like for example, I knew a guy who had been sentenced for murder. Right?
Oh shit!
He played on the same football team as me.
Ah.
Now, if you said
What?
you're going to talk,
Who did he murder and why?
But let me go on to it.
Okay.
If you talk to a random, would you like to talk to a murderer? Most people are going to be a bit apprehensive and say, well, it's a murderer, right? Because that's on average. But there could be individual cases where the murderer was actually a nice bloke. And to be honest, I got on really well with him. He was a nice bloke. And there could be circumstances for why he got charged with murder. With his case, he was found innocent, and he got a big compensation. He spent like 10 years in jail, and he was found to be innocent. It was murder of his girlfriend. It was a case that was on the TV at the time. It was mainstream, and his girlfriend got hacked up, put on the golf course and everything.
Fucking hell. That's brutal.
The police screwed him over, he said, because the problem was he was a bit of a troublemaker, and the police didn't like him.
Yeah.
And he told me, in the interview room, we don't really care if he did it. You're going down. That's what he said to me, and he said they stitched him up. He got a big compensation. He got paid like £2-3 million.
You're joking?
No, he spent 10 years inside, so of course he's going to get a big payout. They found him innocent. He spent all his 20s in prison. He went in, I think, 2021, and he came out 30, 31, and we were playing in a five-a-side team together.
He went in and he went in 2011 and came out 21.
Oh no, when he was 20 or 21.
Oh right, I
when
see.
The murder of his girlfriend at the time happened.
So who did it then?
I don't know the guy's name, but a guy got charged. They did charge.
But I mean, was it just some random, or did the guy know him, or did they know each other?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know. All I know is that they had another suspect. He got charged, which is why he was able to get the more compensation, because it was definite that they made a mistake.
That is really fucked up.
I can't remember if he had already been released or he served his time. I think he got released early or something, because he'd been in for 10 years. I don't know how long.
Yeah, no, that's a long fucking time, man. Fucking hell.
He lost all his 20s.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
The problem is like, I don't know, because I shortly stopped playing for the football team, and I didn't speak, because he wasn't my friend. He was like a friend of a friend. Like, the guy who was my friend knew him, but I just lost contact with him, to be honest, and stopped playing. But I did hear rumours that he went through the money in literally a year or two. Because unfortunately, being in prison messed him up mentally.
Yeah,
and he was on like drugs, and he was, and that's the problem. He just like partied it away, just like probably on all sorts, right? Probably had a great time, but he didn't do any money management, and it's bad because obviously for employment, he's fucked, because even if you're found innocent, that stigma still hangs over you, because I think people can still, I don't know how it works exactly, a legal thing, but I think employers can find out that you were at least had a case with murder, even if you were found innocent, overturned. So yeah, I don't know, it's a messed up situation. He had kids though, I think, as well. I don't know, kids or something, but it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. But I was giving an example, right? we all joked at the time, like, oh, he's a murderer, you know, but he was a nice bloke. But of course, the problem was he was actually innocent, so maybe that's why he was nice. So that's what I'm saying, you know, just because someone's under a certain term doesn't mean they're going to be a particular way. So, you know, not all incels are like, you know, have a lot of issues or whatever, but a lot do. Way more than your average guy does.
Yep. Well, I guess
Bobby, yeah, that's a very hard thing, to be honest. Society is against men. Yeah, I agree with that. There is an anti-male agenda in the West specifically. Where's the line differentiating from identifying the problem and playing the victim? I mean, that is hard. There is no answer for that because it's a scale, right? And also because the problem is like it's like identifying people's looks, right? When I turn stupid because everyone has their own measure. So it would be the same thing. Some people would be more, oh, you need to be a tough guy, you can't never like complain, whereas other people like, oh no, you need to like complain and get as much help as you can. It's gonna come down. I would say people who have more of a left-wing mindset are gonna say that playing the victim's more reasonable. People on the right usually are gonna be more like individualistic, so they would say don't play the victim and you've just got to concentrate on improving yourself. What I would agree on both things is that collectivism isn't going to work. Like, I think the society is so controlled. This is where I would agree more with other people that, you know, it is controlled by the elites and that, and the black pill is that there's nothing we can do. We're just plebs. Do
you think the black pill is a psyop? Because some people do. Like,
I've heard that before. Yeah, Kev TV does, right? The troll. I've seen. Yeah,
Kev TV is Reform Stoic's best mate. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
Who's best mate?
Reform Stoic.
Oh, okay.
He's like his biggest fan. Oh shit.
You know, I have to be careful how I answer this because it's not as obvious as you think. Because it's the same set of MGTOW, right? Some people think MGTOW's a side because I tell you, there is an agenda going on for reduction of population from the elites. Look at the World Economic Forum. Look at the UN. Don't want to get too conspiratorial on Trump, but if you look into it, they're out in the open. It's legit. They've got plans. You look at the 2030 agreement. You know, there's a lot of things they want to reduce population in the West. I think that's pretty evident, unless you're like a rabid leftist who believes in the government all the time. You know, the elites want to reduce the amount of people in the West. The only thing I'm confused with is they don't seem to care about the third world exploding. But nevertheless, in the West, they definitely want to reduce birth rates.
Right? Because they're kind of pushing their agenda in the third world nowadays.
Yes, this is why they've pushed like homosexuality, transgenderism, birth control, and to be honest, if being online and online dating means that less kids happen, then they're going to promote that, right? They're going to promote all sorts. So MGTOW, yeah, seems like they would promote that because MGTOW is kind of against having kids, right? Is it anti? No, what's the anti-baby movement?
Antinatalism?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anything that's in that direction, I can see the people in power being forced. So MGTOW could be elements of a psyop, or it's just it's allowed. It's not. Well, I'll give you an example, right? Parts of the alt right.
What about bitter bachelor? Is he a fed?
Well, we'll get on to it, but I just want to like, are certain elements of the black pill or MGTOW psyops? All I'll say is, some communities, like political stuff with the alt-right and stuff like that, gets clamped down on like you wouldn't believe. It is just deleted out of hand. MGTOW doesn't. Even though it's politically incorrect, it doesn't to the same degree. And even the black pill, the incel channels, not that they do get shut down if they go too far, but literally, with certain things with the alt-right, you only have to say a couple of words and that's it, boom, you're gone.
Really?
That's like, yeah, that's the main boogeyman. That is the main boogeyman. That's what they come down harder. So is there a bit of a, I don't know if it's like they're actual psyop agents, but I think there's a bit more leniency where they're like, you know what, these movements kind of, that we don't agree with the movements altogether, but we agree that we don't really want people to have kids, so we'll let MGTOW just do its thing, you know? We don't agree with all the parts of MGTOW, but I think there is a bit more like, look the other way, because it suits their goals a little bit, like, see what I mean? But where's the alt-right lot with it? And traditionalists, and that's completely against what they want. So they will just like nuke that. They're like, no, we can't have any of that. But MGTOW, yeah, because why is MGTOW? Why is it not just banished off YouTube? Why didn't I just? Because like alt-rights, there's not many alt-rights on YouTube now. They've been purged. But when it comes to like,
well,
MGTOW,
racism, right? Racism gets cracked down hard upon still.
Yes, but why is that? Because a lot of MGTOWs are very misogynist, which is seen as bad as well, right?
Did it again.
You know, and black pillars can be quite extreme as well, right? Well, probably more extreme to be honest. But I'm just saying, like the number one boogeyman, yeah, it is like racial demographics, right? You can't question your country becoming more diverse, right? That's the number one thing because the elites want that, you know, because because having a more diverse society causes all the social issues, and it's because the people at the top, put it bluntly, what I believe, the people at the top, the thing they fear most is revolution. The thing they fear most is the plebs all working together and overthrowing the rich elites that are like, you know, control everything. They fear losing their power. Now, if you have a diverse population with different ethnicities, different cultural values, it's much harder for them to all band together and overthrow the leader, right? Because they're all fighting each other. And they don't trust each other. They don't trust each other so much. Even if they get on, this is proven by studies, right? That the trust of society drops. So, if you had, like, all people of one ethnicity more, even though it's not guaranteed they would, like, rise up, like, you know, overthrow, they maybe still wouldn't anyway. We're too docile now, like, too, like, feminized or whatever. But it would make it more likely, and I think that's part of keeping control, is, like, they want it a more diverse society. So, you know, it's a long-winded answer, but going back to is parts of the Blackpill psyops. I don't know if it's direct agents, like some people say, oh, you're a Fed. No, I think maybe, like, it's not. I can only give the comparison to, like, certain right-wingers where there seems to be a harsher treatment for them, like to purge them off platforms, whereas MGTOW and some Blackpill, as long as you're not talking too much about ER and stuff like that, then you are not going to be deleted so quickly. I mean, I know Todd's channel got deleted, but like Todd said many times, it took a long time. And Todd was saying some pretty, you know, strong stuff.
He did, actually, he was, yeah.
Yeah, but if he was an alt-righter, he would have been done ages ago. And because a lot of alt-rights were even careful with what they said, and they still got, you know, purged. So, you know, I just look at that. There does seem to be like a bit more of kids' gloves on certain communities, but other ones get the full baton. So, you know, I mean, because the people in charge are smart. That's the one thing I say. Some people say they're, like, incompetent. No, they're very smart. They know what they're doing. They're very insidious people. They have a plan. They have a direction they want humanity to go. And they, you know, are trying to get there. Oh, Bobby, yeah, I mean, if you're welcome to join, man. Like, a third man in. Wrestling term, third man in. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, I'm easygoing. Like I say, I don't have an ego. I'm not trying to build a channel, so it means I can be more honest. That's the thing. I don't have to curtail myself. Obviously, I don't want to get Icecat's channel in trouble, but you know, I can. Yeah, and that's the thing, Bobby. A lot of like alternative political moves do get co-opted with controlled opposition, and that's why you can be very black-pilled that there is no political. Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, that you can be very black-pilled in the sense of like there's no political solution. Like, because even if a movement starts to grow, it will be infiltrated. And yeah, I mean, so this is why, like, you know, like some people might say, oh, you're blue-pilled because you don't believe in Luxembourg. No, I'm very black-pilled on certain subjects. It's just I don't agree with Luxism. You know, that's just, you know, I am black-pilled. I'm very black-pilled when it comes to politics, but. I just don't believe in Luxism, you know. But, you know, I believe looks have an effect, but just not to their levels, right? It's the same way that I think there is some useful tips from PUA, but I don't believe in PUAism, you know, not PUA or anything. Did you ever have a period, Icecat, when you were like into PUA?
Yeah, I did a big one, yeah.
Yeah, I had about like a year or two. But,
okay,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I was a big Roosh fee.
Oh yeah, but did you actually go out and do approaches and stuff?
Yeah, I was going out at the time.
Nice.
I did try.
You tried to run some game.
Yeah, kind of. But like I said, it didn't help me. It did the opposite.
Yeah.
It really, I tell you why, because I could feel myself coming across as more neurotic, because you're overthinking things. Instead of just naturally going to talk to someone, you're thinking, am I holding the right frame? Am I thinking the right thing? You know, so I'd imagine I came across as more awkward because it wasn't natural. You know, like it's like, you know, when you can tell someone's putting on a performance and faking. So no, that's why I said ironically, when I bought the PUA book, shame to admit it now, the Roosh book, in 2015, I became an incel from that moment onwards, or TFLer, whatever you want to say. You know, like that's when the drought started. Because I'd come out of a relationship.
You told me this before.
I was heartbroken out of a relationship, like I said, and, you know,
this,
I was wanting to then, you know, be a single man. And then I stumbled upon the community, and I thought, okay, this will increase to get women even more. It wasn't like I went to it because I couldn't get women, because I could get women, and I just come out of a 2-year relationship. But I thought, I'm going to increase, you know, I want to slay, you know, so it's basically say.
You wanted to be.
But it did the opposite effect. It turned me, I don't know, maybe it was always going to happen, but it seemed to correlate, so it turned me into an incel.
Yeah.
Maybe I should send Bruce Rhea an email and say, look, I want my, what was it, $20, whatever it was for the books, because it was like a collection of books. I want that back because you made me an incel.
Yeah.
To be honest, he might give it back because he's gone against all PUAs. I'm sure he said actually he would give people their money back for the PUA books because he feels bad about, you know, what he did.
Shit.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what to make of that. I always wondered that. Do you think like Bruce V, he genuinely became religious, like the God Pill, or do you think it's just a grift? Like he realised that PUA, the money was maybe drying up because more people, even though there's still money to be made in it, but he thought maybe if I go the Christian angle, because there is quite a lot of people who donate when they're Christians, you know, you can make decent money off that. Do you think he's genuine? Do you think he really found God? I know his sister died,
I
and
think
that did
he's
seem to affect him.
like I believe in that Shakespearean saying, there's always some truth told in jest, which extends to not just joking, but you know, showing off or demonstrating or show business or whatever. So there's probably some truth in it. So yeah, I'll give him some benefit of the doubt. What's the oh fuck. Hello? Oh, looks like. Oh, I don't know if Bill's gonna come back. He's just cut out. Maybe his internet cut out. But I guess I'll end the stream. Sorry, Bobby. I Bill would be better off at answering your questions because I don't know what to say. Yeah, that's annoying. This happened before. Yeah, but you don't hear Bill anymore. Yeah, Bill just cut out, unfortunately. So you know, it's just gonna be me driving around for a bit, looking for a motorbike. You know, I always wanted to own a motorbike myself, but my parents would never let me. So I never got to own one really. And now that I'm old enough to, you know, obviously I can go get one myself, but the desire's gone, you know, that youthful desire. It really can get stomped out of you by, you know, stifling parents, and it's not good, you know. It's not good. Well, what are my thoughts? You know, same as always. I mean, I'm pretty sure my thoughts are quite clear by now. I've been you know, I've been vlogging long enough. I could do the you know, the classic midlife crisis, get myself a motorbike now that I'm almost 40. But it's just cope, man. I wanted one when I was fucking 20, you know. Oh, he's trying to call me back. Huh. Yeah, sorry about that. So here you go. You
That's
can.
alright. I don't know what happened. I think Mustard got me because I was talking about certain subjects.
Maybe. Yeah, we can go for a few minutes more, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so,
Well, Bobby is asking you some stuff, I think.
okay. Like what?
Well, I mean, can you see the chat by any chance, or?
Yeah, I've got a chat up now. It's he's been commenting a lot, which is...
He has, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's,
Yeah,
obviously has
so
a
I'm just
thirst for knowledge tonight.
Okay.
Like one might have for... A man might have a thirst for a lady, or some shit. So sometimes all these weird old sayings come to my head.
Yeah, well, you mentioned about the anti-J McDowell's
Yeah.
taken down, second one. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You just look at stuff like that, right?
Well, yeah, I guess they get taken down.
I think I'm a bit too far back in the comments, right? I'm trying to catch up.
I think he was saying something about ugly women on slut walks and stuff, that same mentality. It's people having to, you know, lie to themselves or something, I don't know.
Well, he's asked what your thoughts on this.
Huh?
No, he said, no, his question was what your thoughts on all this stuff, but I don't know what he...
No, he was asking me that, but if you go back a bit further...
Oh, was it about the only
That's
game
it.
I tried and what was Kino escalation. Other than that,
Oh,
I
okay.
am natural. Once I get a date, the girls are all into me, but starting a conversation with a girl is hard because of the media. Girls are convinced all men want to assault them at any time. That's what drives me nuts. It's like the slut walks or ugly girls trying to convince themselves that guys want them. Well, Bobby, all I can say in my experience is that if I compare it to the Philippines, there's a definite difference in the sense that, and before, like, the guys will say, well, it's just be white free. Well, no, because like I told you before, Icecat, you know, that even like the native, like Filipinos, do well with women, and like black dudes who go over there will do well with women. So it's not like just one race of people. It's like women just want men more, right? There's more of a... It's like, the analogy would be, when you're hungry, you're going to be far more accepting to taking food from someone, right, as a gift. You know, you're more wanting that food. But if you're stuffed or full up, and you're going to be more likely just to... I mean, you might still take food out of kindness or whatever, but there's less incentive for you, you know, desire for you to eat. And it's the same thing with women. Like, in the West, they are mainly indifferent to men. They're a growing proportion of women, and that's what's better with that study, with 36% of women choosing, because we're not saying they're incels, choosing not to have sex for the year. So it's just there's less desire. Yeah, in the Philippines, like, you'll notice that most women are going to be interested in connecting with men. In the West, yeah, there'll still be some women, I imagine, who are still like that, but it's a much smaller percentage. So, you know, with like Ice Skate, you know, demographics, if you want to say that, yeah, it's not just the women. Where you could say, and I'd agree with your demographics, is the fact that there's only a small percentage of women that are maybe actively searching for men, you know, or actually open to being with a man. If you have a lot of women that become asexual, yeah, okay, you could say lesbian as well, whatever, but regardless, they're perfectly happy just to be on their own. That's the biggest black pill you can get, because that throws out whatever you want to say. Because it's like, you can self-improve, you can be good looking, you can be money, you can be status, you can be neurotypical, you can be if you do for anything. But for women, it's just like, I don't want a man.
So you don't.
That's the biggest black pill. That is the biggest, because it's like, no amount of self-improvement, no matter this and that. If women just don't want that anymore.
So you don't agree with Todd that the women are all getting railed by Chad? Can you believe he's still talking that nonsense?
Yeah, I mean, no.
He must be
I
doing
do
it for the
believe
camera. He's doing it for his audience. He must be.
I mean,
But there's
I
a little
did
bit of
before,
truth.
obviously, but I can even just say it's not an antidote thing. Like, even that study, like, it says on it, and they even say that a common myth from black pillars is that, sorry, from the incel community, for instance, they say that they think that so-called chads are getting a bigger portion of women. They said that's false. It's always been consistently the same for decades, so it's not growing. Like, the only way they could twist around, there is a way they could say, and fair enough, because I don't know if we could prove it away. They could say, well, okay, yeah, chads always slayed, chads always had lots of women, and it's just not changed. Okay, but then you would have to explain that's not the reason for why the average man's struggling now. Unless you're going to say average men have always struggled, because a lot of them will say that, oh, dating now is so much harder than it was before, and it's because chads are getting all the women. No, you either have it that chads are reason either way. You can say it's always sucked for all men, but you can't say it's worsening. Because if it's worsening, it's not because of chad. You need to find another cause. And that's what it is. You can't have it both ways. You either have to have the viewpoint that, well, it's always sucks for men. So in which case, you're more the victim generation, because men before, obviously, they just got on with life, right? But if it's the other way, which is that, yeah, it has got harder for men now than it was, but you have to come up with another reason. You can't keep quoting this thing which isn't true, which is that chads are just taking up all the women and having harems. That's, statistically false in that study, and I think common sense should dictate. Anyone with a logical brain would look into it and say, well, no, that doesn't make sense, because unless you just stay on the internet all the time, when you go out in the real world, you won't see that, right? I mean, it's just madness, to be honest. Maybe not full-blown madness, but it's definitely like people who don't get out in the real world enough, or you could say a coping mechanism, like say the people who yell cope. I don't like to use the word cope because it's overused, but, it's like Dutton said, right? He mentioned that, and he's not one to use that word in like a slang, just as a derogatory term. He was saying it in its biblical term, that these people are using it as a coping mechanism.
Mm.
Because it's an external blame. I think that's what it is. It's like, it's easier to blame your physical appearance than it is to blame a lack of status as a man, or a lack of even. Well, no. What I mean is, it's harder to. I think it's harder to say, look, I'm a loser. I'm mentally ill. I have social issues, and I don't know how to. I have a horrible personality that people don't like, because you are deemed a bad person, or to say that I am a bad person, and maybe, just maybe, the world in terms of dating isn't as unjust as I claim it to be. That actually, if I'm really this bad a person, I've got all these issues, it would actually be, I mean, this is what Dashboard says, right? He says, if chads were getting on a women, that would be a good thing. Why are you complaining? Because that's the genetic quality, better looking men or whatever, you should be. Where it's really messed up is when you have dysgenic men that are breeding. So again, if these guys claim that, oh, I'm really ugly and that, well, what's the problem? See what I mean? It's like it's double talk,
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, hi, Bronson.
What's the problem? Because you're saying they could get women in that case.
Well, I'm saying they complain, like, I don't sort of complain, chads get women, which, I don't agree with and isn't true, but let's just a myth, let's just say it's true for the sake of the argument, right, with their logic. Like, Dashboard will say, look, if chads were getting women, then why are you complaining? Because it's like meritocracy, right? Like, the best so-called quote-unquote people right? But where it's like unfair, it'd be like work, right? If you had the most qualified and skilled people getting the promotions, there's less reason to grumble about it, other than pure jealousy and envy. But if you had people that were getting it just because they knew the boss, or they were giving like bribes or sleeping with the boss, then that's when you're going to get a bit more peeved off and have like rage. You know, you're going to, what's going on here? This is an injustice. And a lot of incels portray this notion of the world's unfair, this is unjust, when, well, not really. You know, if you're going by it like a meritocracy, you know, if you're going by genetic superiority, no. It's kind of like sour grapes. It's like someone playing basketball and football, and like, well, I haven't got the ability of Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, so I'm going to have a tantrum and never play the game. I mean, it's ridiculous, because that's what they do, because they compare it to the top guys. We're not just talking guys. Okay, look, they go on about, you know, the male models and stuff like that, which are a very small percentage of men. So, and the other way, if it's actually, because, you know, the reality, it's not just looks, so it's like, it's because of failings in their life, like they're low, like I said, the correlations are with the amount of money you have, your status as a male, whether you live in a home, your level of education, and your personality and mental health issues, which was on the Dutton one, right? So those failings are harder to admit, because some of them you could potentially change, but some you can't. Mental health, like, that's what I mean. Mental health is a bigger black pill than looks, because like Travis Blackpill said, right? Let's borrow an expression for him. He said, you can at least try to get facial surgery, but you cannot get brain surgery. You can improve your looks to a degree, but it's very hard to improve your mental health. Even mental health experts struggle. That's why a lot of these drugs for like mental health problems cause as many problems as they cure, right? Like, they can make you more suicidal or whatever. So the real black pill is that it's out of control of these men, but I disagree with the reason behind it. Like, yeah, it might actually be over for you, but it's not. It's a cope to just like say it's looks, like, and I think the reason why is because it feels better for them to like say, well, it's an external factor, it's just my look, right? It's like the same way people who like are very against capitalism.
Yeah, but some of them, there is that glass ceiling, you know. Their problem literally is that they're very ugly. They can't conceive. Yeah.
Yeah, but we could. Why then? How is that any different to like these people who are quite socialist, who are like, oh, there's a glass ceiling because I wasn't born into a rich family. You know, we should abolish capitalism. We should have full-blown communism because everyone should be paid the same.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's the
really
same
annoying.
level of thinking. It's that victim mindhood. Yes, of course. If you were born as the son of Donald Trump, if you were Elon Musk's son and I was Donald Trump's son, yes, our lives would be exponentially easier and we would have a lot more. Yeah, okay, because we were born into, you know, I'm not being nasty to our families, but you know, lower class family, you know, like plebs, not rich billionaires, millionaires, right? Yeah, and that's a much bigger advantage than looks, you know, being born into a rich family. So,
should we?
Yeah, of course.
Can we react to one last video before we go?
Yeah,
luckily I uploaded
okay.
it.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll probably go on for this say half an hour tops, so because it's 20 past 4.
Oh shit! Yeah, we've been streaming for 3 hours.
I'm watching you doing these the motorbike's funny, man.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Bobby, yes. Yeah, I mean, like I say, not all incels. Some are reasonable. I even think some looksism guys are reasonable because they will admit it's a catalogue of things. They won't just say it's all looks. There's a scale, right? Like, you know, again, a lot, you know, because I don't believe I'm not autistic, right? But autistic people will look at extremities. So it's all or nothing in their eyes, right? So it's like you're either a looksist or you're against looksism. No, you can be like for looksism to a degree, but it's just you realise that it's like I said to Icecat the previous stream. The way I think I'm seeing it is like it's an RPG game, and you have a score on each attribute, right? But looksism is just one attribute.
You got to have it all.
And it's not the issue. Looksism guys will think that all you need is that one attribute, and that's the difference of opinion. You know, I always said, yeah, I'd rather be better looking than ugly. Like I'm not as an extreme oofy doofy. The extreme oofy doofies will say like, you want to be like ugly, you want to be like, like Hugh Traviata. I find him entertaining, but he would say that you want to be Danny DeVito rather than like Brad Pitt, which, you know, I disagree with that. So I disagree with extremities on both sides, you know. But I am more against looksism because I just think firstly, they are the bigger community, so it's more of their content out there, and secondly, I think Oofy Doofy's correct on the social engineering condition aspect, whereas Lookism, to be honest, the more you look into it, the ground seems to be very shaky on the foundations of their theory. It's like what Travis Blackwood said, it's mainly kind of resembling a cult at this point, because there's too many holes to the logic, and I think I've said this to you before.
I think it's pretty much dead at this
Lookism
point.
at its purest and closest to the truth is very blue-pilled, because all it is, I'll tell you why it's blue-pilled, because on mainstream movies and that, good-looking people are always given, like, sure, they're seen as, like, better, right? So there's obviously people who are blue-pilled and in mainstream society recognise that it is beneficial to be better looking, and it is, you know, you are looked upon more favourably, sure, but again, the incel Lookism guys will overblow the effects of a halo. You know, sure, it's a slight advantage, but like I say, being rich is an advantage, okay? Being highly intelligent is an advantage. There's, you know, having good mental health and good
Being real is
physical
an
health over
advantage,
someone
so
who doesn't.
be real, guys.
Having charisma, being a good talker, it can get you out many. I mean, there's all different attributes which can help you, right? But they just hyper fixate on one,
Alright.
and that's the problem.
Alright, anyway, look at the screen if you can, Wildbill.
Yep, yeah, I can see it. TFL Graveyard. I'm not familiar with this channel.
Yeah.
Whose channel is this?
It's actually one of my ones, but
I wondered that. I just need
yeah,
to
but read the title of the video.
Why the middle one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why sub-5s can't get past Lookism.
Okay, so we're gonna give it a watch. So
I'd
yeah.
straight away. I'll just make a slight amendment. If he said sub-3s, I imagine I wouldn't disagree too much. Because that's what Travis Blackpill says. Travis Blackpill says if you're sub-3, he doesn't have so much of a problem if you want to blame it all on looks.
Okay.
But the problem is that we have people from, say, 3 to 6 or even 7 who will say it's looks. You know, and that's the issue.
Anyways, are you gonna... I mean, I'm gonna...
It's only a minute video. Yeah, that's good. It's nice and short. Just play it.
Alright, are you gonna mute the Discord, right?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna play it now.
Merits, but a lot of the black pill stuff, it draws its data from you know, internet-based data, which has merits, but I would say at the end of the day, I think all these factors are equally important, but there are some people out there who fail the basic looks test, and therefore only looks matters from their perspective. And the reason only looks matters from their perspective is because that's what's holding them back. So it's kind of, you know, different experiences for different people. So the short answer is, on a balance of probabilities for most people, you are dealing with a myriad of factors. But for sub-5s in particular, obviously there is this looks barrier, this glass ceiling. And that's why you see a lot of sub-5s in the black pill space, because they tried everything else. It's not like these guys didn't try. They tried. And just, again, they just don't have the normie outcomes. So something is amiss. So I hope that kind of fills in that blind spot.
I think...
Did you get it?
To put it... sorry.
Yeah?
Because I'm behind. I didn't want to cut you off. Were you saying anything? Or
No, I didn't say anything, no.
Yeah, so I'll give my thoughts then. So, if he said, like, people who are like a 1, a 2, or, you know, 3, because when it's, hold on, I just want to get the difference. So when he says sub-5, does that mean it includes 5s, or it's like 4 and below? Because when you say sub-5...
Well, it could be 4 and below. It can be either. So general, it's a ballpark, you know. But I mean, yeah, it could, for argument's sake, it could be 4 below.
Yeah, is that... But... So below a 5.
Yeah, below
That's what he
5.
said,
So
yeah.
you agree with him, yeah? You agree, like, it's true. What
No,
it's-
I think the looks threshold, I hate using the terms, is too high.
Okay.
Because I've said that, like, if you are, like, deformed, you're incredibly ugly, then I have no problem with a guy, like, attributing more of his problems to looks. Because, like, yeah, if you're deformed, people will look at you funny in the street. But what we have is that we have neurotic individuals, mainly in this community, who aren't like that. They may claim they're really ugly, but who literally is like the Elephant Man. Remember that in your business video where he showed even the Elephant Man got a lot of women that had kids and their grandfather, right? But the problem is a lot of these dudes, this is what I'm saying, like a lot of these dudes pretend to be uglier than they are. Because it's
So you don't agree with him? Really? You don't agree with the premise of his video? Oh, man.
No, I think he's inaccurate. He's doing the same thing as like saying 70% of men are not getting sex when actually no, it's like 20 something. I'm saying if he said it was strictly for people who are like very deformed, incredibly ugly, but he said look, it's a small number of men. They do exist, the same as most men aren't male models. Like yes, there is like super good looking dudes, okay, who do get like some sort of halo effect because you're that good looking, sure. If he said that, but he said, look, the problem is in this community, the majority of people aren't like that, then I wouldn't have a problem. He can say, okay, yeah, these guys that make something so it's going to be, going to be a problem. It's going to be open to interpretation, whether that's like sub 3, sub 2, sub 4, right? But I think sub 5 is too high. I would say if he said sub 3, like I said, similar to what Charles Blackpill, then I would not have an issue that you can say it's a small amount of men that, yeah, there's bigger summon point, it's going to be looks. But there is one point I disagree with, where he said there's no solutions, they've tried everything. No, because this is what Hormax has said, you can geomax. So there is solutions, even for very ugly men, right?
Yeah,
There
but
is
not
solutions.
not all guys can geomax. They're just not mentally strong
Okay.
enough to do it.
Okay, so but that's another issue. It's
Yeah, that's
not
true.
just your looks.
Yeah, that's
because what's holding you back from geomaxing? It's not looks, it's your mental or financial things. And that's fine, and I feel, there's nothing against those guys for that. It's legitimate reasons, but you can't then just say, well, the only reason's looks. No, because if you had, like, the intelligence, the wealth, or the ability to geomax, you could at least have a solution to help. It may not be the ideal solution, but look, we're not looking for Disney love. It doesn't exist, okay? So
It doesn't exist,
there is
guys.
solutions, there is ways, but the problem is a lot of these guys, what they'll do is they'll say, well, I'm a sub 5, so I'm not going to bother to improve my financial situation. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be a doomer and be like depressed and just blame everything on my looks. And that's the problem, the message that it sends out. There is solutions. Now, you might not be able to attain those solutions, but you can't say looks is the only reason. If you say, look, I struggle where I am because, I'm not good looking and I'm from like a low socio-economic background, that's fine. If you're willing to admit it's a catalogue of issues and you're like, well, I can't do geomaxing honestly because of this, and it's like, and if they're honest and like, well, I have tried, because some people are lazy, you've got to be honest, like some people just don't want to put in the hard work. So if it's legitimately and it can be proven, then yeah, no worries to those people, but you'll find that where the excuses actually lie is a very small amount of people. Very small amount, and that's the problem. And I told you the motivations for why certain channels would want to lengthen it, even probably to say sub 6, sub 7. Why? Because you get a bigger audience. Because I said the real amount of people who have like a legitimate grievance, that they have like more, where you could say they're not just like, feeling sorry for themselves, where, yeah, like someone who's paralysed, you're not going to go, get up and walk, you're paralysed, sort of thing, where people have legitimate grievances. It's a very small number of men, and I think the vast majority are men who are like seeking to be that victim, and are like, this is why a lot of people who are anonymous will claim to be like, oh, I'm a virgin, they're fake cells, right, or this, because they want that feeling sorry for them, they want that.
They want to project that
attention.
pain.
Yeah.
They project that pain.
There is certain guys who legitimately you can feel sorry for and be like, yeah, sorry, dude, you have been dealt
Sorry,
a bad card.
dude.
Sure. Like, you only have to look at those people who are really messed up. Was it special books by special kids? Now, this is the other thing I say. Look, yes, you may not be the best looking guy in the world, but look, you could have been born with one less chromosome. You could have had some sort of weird, horrible skin where your skin is melting. There is far worse fates, okay? You could have been like that guy I knew, who even got a girlfriend. His girlfriend gets murdered, and you get 10 years in prison labelled a murderer. Do you think that? But he had a girlfriend, right? Some of these incels will actually think that's a better scenario. Even though it completely messed him up in his head from being in prison for 10 years.
No,
So even when he
I don't think any incel would say, yeah, I'd rather be that guy.
I've seen it before. I've talked with them. There's people who do. Now you could say maybe they're LARPing, and that's why I say to you, sometimes it's hard to know when people are being serious on the internet. That's why I said to you, you should always be skeptical of what people say. But they're definitely, if what they're saying, they weren't trolling, then yeah. But if they're trolling, then that goes back to what we're saying. A lot of people just like to over-exaggerate on online, which is why I say that this whole community is over-exaggerated. You know?
Alright.
Either way, I don't think, you know. But like I say, going back to the video, if he said it was like sub 3, something like that, you know, and he acknowledged that the balanced argument, you know, to make it like, yeah, okay, there is legitimate, but it's a small amount of men, and I don't really have a problem with it. The only thing I would say is that as long as he said that the geomaxing option, if you're able to do it, if he gave like a couple stage or hallmaxing, because like hallmax, right, he's a hallmaxing, so some guys might like that. If he just didn't say, oh, you just need to rot.
He didn't say that.
Then I don't have a problem with it, you know. Just to be a bit more like positive and.
Yeah, but he didn't say that. He didn't. I don't think he said that. But okay.
No, he said there's no solutions, which ain't true.
Yeah, well, I think he's talking about getting a girlfriend, getting a proper relationship, a proper partner, girlfriend.
Which you can get if you geomax.
Can you though?
Yes.
Who got that?
You're more likely to get a proper relationship than in the West now, because like with the studies, right? Like with the studies, relationships.
Yeah, but that's such a huge thing. That's literally, you need to like leave everything behind and like go and live in another country forever.
Yes, and I'm not denying that it is a big step, but if it really is the bane of your life, if it really is destroying you and making you a rotter, then you need to make the effort. Like, this is why it's the MGTOW question, isn't it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Now, if the juice is not worth the squeeze, okay, get on with your life. Don't rot and dwell on it. Enjoy life, because there is other things to life. Don't just let life go by and be depressed. But if it really is messing you up that much, then you got to do it, right? Because what's better, to just sit around moping all day and obsess over the black pill and be like a neat? I mean, you've got nothing to lose at that point. That's what I'm saying. Like, you might as well try it, because it's going to improve where you are, right? You're in a big hole, so you need to get out of it. It's like depression, right? You need to make this get out of it. Obviously, if you don't, you're just going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into depression. So that's going to be an individual question, you know, an individual answer for everyone. Like, how much do you want a woman? Because some men maybe don't really care that much, like MGTOWs, right? Actual people who are happy to be alone, or maybe not happy but are indifferent, like how I said the women are going. But if you are desperate for a woman, like Dashboard, right? I mean, I know he hasn't gone to Germany yet, and I didn't think he would, but
maybe he will.
You know, like he's saying, if he's willing to do that, you've got like me, right? Do you think I want to go to Philippines stuff? No, it's hard. It costs money. It's not easy, right? And I got family and stuff, but I acknowledge that if I stay here, I'm not getting nothing. So what can I do? Do I do what these other black players do? Just cry and pretend to be a victim and say, oh, it's my looks. I wasn't born Brad Pitt. I wasn't born the son of Elon Musk. I'm not a famous football player. I'm not Cristiano Ronaldo. I can't get bitches all the time and glamour models. No, you don't. You have to say, look, this is the card I've been dealt.
I think they say, I'm not Chico Lachowski or that other guy. I forgot his name, the British guy.
You know, and in terms of money, like, I could be like, oh, I wish I had like a Ferrari outside. I wish I had all this. I mean, you can do it for anything, not just women. You can always look at like what the haves have and be like, oh, and be full of like envy and bitterness. Be like, why did I have to not be? Why wasn't I not born into a rich family? Or, you know, I would have loved to be a professional footballer. Yeah. I would have loved to. That's my dream, to be a
professional musician.
Why couldn't I have been born with like genetics that made me godlike at football? You know, because that would have been my dream. So
yeah,
it's just the way it is. Like, you know, you can't.
Yeah. I think Bobby Barrow has some comments for you.
Just that, right? So, what, society have to go back to normal, be completely destroyed, geomax equals. Yeah, I mean, Bobby, yeah, I will say that, and that's a fair point. Like, no, this is very true, because some people will say, like, you can geomax, like Dashboard say, going to Germany. I'm more black-pilled. I don't think geomaxing to Germany would work. And unfortunately, even Eastern Europe, I think the problems with the West, I think they're slowly being spread to Eastern Europe.
Andrew
because
Tate.
also freedom of movement, right? The freedom of movement of women from Eastern Europe. I think the only places that were still good were Ukraine, but obviously with what's going on there now, and like Belarus. The reason why, because they're not in the European Union. The countries in the European Union can go to the West, so it's like they've been corrupted. You know, they're, and even Eastern Europe's becoming a lot more feminist, you know, feminized in the past 10-20 years. Eastern Europe was good 20 years ago, and that's why a lot of these quote-unquote PUAs like Rush V, they were living in like Poland, places like that, because it was good. But times are changing. Unfortunately, 20 years ago, or even 10-15 years, a lot has changed, and it's the social conditioning engineering that we keep going back to. Now, Asia doesn't have that, right? But guess what? Here's the real black pill. In the end, it will. I think globalization will even kill geomaxing. But thankfully, we're still living in a time when I don't think in our lifetime it will like change. But imagine guys in 100 or 200 years. I think everywhere in the world will be quite similar at that point. that's a black pill, right? But for us, we're in the timeline when it's not going to be. But yeah, that is the thing with geomaxing. It's not going to work. Because I don't think there's anywhere in the world with white women you can go to. Because I've seen like Russia. Russia's not great. It's deemed as I don't think it is. You know, it has one of the worst divorce rates, and it is filled with women having that sort of. They're slightly different, but they've still got that Western attitude where I can see like dating wouldn't be easy there. So I think the only place to go is the third world areas with non-white people. So if you really want white women and you're not attracted to like Asians, like I didn't know if I'd be attracted to Asians, but I was, so it worked. If I didn't like Asians, yeah, then it would, for women at least, it would be off the books. So geomaxing does have a caveat. You've got to be open to potentially women for not your culture and not your race. And if you're not into that and you're hyperfixated on white, especially white Western women, then yeah, your options are going to be limited, and geomaxing, there's not really much you can do. Maybe you can soft geomax, which is a slightly better area, but it's not going to be the radical difference that I witnessed from dating in the Philippines to dating in England, where it's an easy choice, right? Because it's so much better, easier over there. But that is a black pill on geomaxing. Yeah, if you are like a racial purist and you just want whites, then it's going to be harder, but you're limiting your options. That's like the same as like saying, well, I only want women of like 6s and ups or 7s or up, or I only want women with big boobs or big hair, whatever you're into, right? Brunettes or blondes. You are limiting your options. So again, it goes back to, well, how much do you want it? How much are you willing to compromise?
How much are you willing to bleed for this shit?
Yes, or the MGTOW expression again. How much? Is the juice worth the squeeze? You know, how much of a squeeze are you willing to put on to get that juice? And it is true, you know. But
it's a good question. I think we'll end with a song, guy. Winding it down now, right? I mean, unless you want to answer one more of his comments. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I was just reading Bobby's last comment. He was like saying, why bother like future generations? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that is something that men have to think of. Like, do you want to have kids or not? I mean, some people do, some people don't, right? Like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if I want kids. Do you want kids?
Well, I pretty much do, yeah. But I accept that there could be a low chance of that happening for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, is it time?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Let's hear your tune.
So, hope you guys all enjoyed just sending you out like this. It's the end of the stream. You've been chilling with me and Bill. And it's time to say goodnight. Good night to all. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. What'd you think? Seriously.
It's fine, but I mean, the audio quality is not the best over.
Yeah.
I was listening to it through the Discord.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm sure it was great.
Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, I just came up with that now. Not bad.
Good night, Bobby.